All right, everyone, and welcome. We're jumping right into this game. I am a little on the late side showing up to it. My apologies, but we're still going to cast it here. So we got two matchups on screen right now, two scheduled for later tonight. First up is chrisramrz versus Buena Vista University over here on the left-hand side of your screen. On the other side, we have MarMar versus Randolph-Macon College. I'm definitely butchering that name. We're just going to call them RMC. So far, Kansas City starting off with a dominating lead. RMC coming out of the gate strong. That game has been going on for a wee bit longer. They are in the second quarter there, so plenty of time for MarMar to catch up. All right, give me a moment as I'm trying to get my bearings here. Vikings on offense, handoff to Dalvin Cook on the left-hand side there. Good for about 4 or 5 right there before he was brought down. Go, Juice. Thank you. Here we go. All right. Chiefs already in their red zone there. MarMar in a dangerous position here, about to go down by 3 touchdowns as I say it. Already getting 21 by his opponent. Tough way to start that game, especially the beginning of the series here. All right, now the Giants here getting the ball back. Momentum fully on the side of the Chiefs. Go ahead. This special shout out to chrisramrz, who actually went into his settings and turned off commentary audio so we can have that lovely stadium ambiance. So a big dub for him and a big pickup there, getting all the way down to the 34-yard line. Nice little screen pass by Kirk Cousins to Dalvin Cook there. Now on the other side, Barkley chugging along for a nice 10 yards there. So both post-university players here on offense, and it's looking good. That run not as fruitful, only a 1-yard gain as we approach the 3-minute mark here in the second quarter. All right, Kirk Cousins with the snap, getting jumbled up, but still time to push forward there. And wow, it took about 3 guys to come in there and stop him after a 3-yard gain. Too bright here. Let's see if I can. Oh, that's bright. It's lower. There we go. Keep my affinity hat looking fresh here. Passing Dalvin Cook is no good. Definitely getting a lot of usage there out of the backfield. Oh my goodness, and an interception there. Thornhill jumping the route a little bit and falling into it perfectly. And now Kansas City Chiefs an opportunity to add even more points onto their lead here. Kirk Cousins dropping back. Osborne good, catching that one down at the 12-yard line. Kirk Cousins 2 for 4, 25 yards here in this game. Nice little start to the first half. Madden stats tend to be on the lower side. But Osborne taking a hit after that reception. Taking the handoff there to Isaiah Pacheco, and Patrick Mahomes is going to be leveled there as they hit the 2-minute warning. And that Kansas City New York Giants game on the left-hand side. A handoff to Dalvin Cook. Ooh, almost able to get around that end there, but still a nice 3-yard pickup in the red zone is worth it. Good play call there. Keeps that clock moving. Surprised to see a team using the Lions here in Madden. What a brave little toaster. Oh, going deep there and just out of reach. Oh, my goodness. This game is not looking good for MarMar. An absolute dominating possession there. And there he is. The man, the myth, the legend. Adam Thielen with the reception there, and touchdown for the Minnesota Vikings as they jump out to a lead here in this game. First score coming in the second quarter, so very defensive game, and McCole Hardman is deep. Is that out of the end zone? He gets the feet in bounds. Wow, Patrick Mahomes putting that one right in a bucket. And Kansas City now jumping to a 28-point lead over the New York Football Giants. Something I'm sure CJ's used to hearing. All right, gonna call for the fair catch there. Smart move with the scum kick going on. Hello, everyone that's joining us. We are in the second quarter of both of these games right now. We got 2 more games going on after this at 8 p.m. So it is a Madden-filled evening for you, and a nice reception there by the tight end. MarMar starting to tack some offense together. Hopefully he can put some points on the board before half, and Swift coming out of the backfield there for Buena Vista University. Running the no huddle now. Daniel Jones over there. MarMar looking for it, and another perfect timing user pick. Willie Snead able to grab that one and bringing it all the way back to the 44-yard line. So Chiefs another opportunity on offense here with 1 minute and 7 seconds left in this first half with 2 timeouts left. So that's more than enough time for Sir Patrick Mahomes, and Jared Goff gonna eat a big hit there. Not a sack, able to get the ball out, but falls to the ground. 3rd and 10 now at the 38-yard line for Buena Vista University on the right-hand side. Isaiah Pacheco trying to run it up the middle. No good there for Randolph-Macon College. Randolph-Macon, I don't know. I don't go there. I go to Post University. Patrick Mahomes rolling out right. McCole Hardman finding it and not able to get out of bounds, so that clock keeps ticking. But up to the 28-yard line now. A 4th and 5 situation for this Lions team. Wonder what they are going to do. Fakes the handoff to McCole Hardman. Patrick Mahomes hit as he throws. So 2nd and 10 now on the left-hand side. 4th and 5 for Jared Goff. And that is a reception right there. Believe that was Amon-Ra St. Brown. chrisramrz here. There we go. Nice blitz coming off of the edge rusher there. Loss of 1. Able to beat his man. So 9 seconds left in this Kansas City New York Giants game. Well, 9 seconds left in the half. My apologies. Kansas City knocking on the door of the red zone. Whoa, and that is a touchdown right there. That should be Tony. Or is that? Yeah, that is Tony. Oh, and as Jared Goff throws, he is hit. So that's going to mess up the trajectory of that pass for a 3rd and 11. Extra point is good in that Kansas City game. Are we able to change the ads on this channel from pre-roll to mid-roll? Possibly. Not sure. That's something I'll have to go into the Twitch settings later. And Swift out of the backfield. Nice grab there. Buena Vista University putting a drive together here. Trying to tie this game up before halftime at the 31-yard line for them. And this Giants team is going to run the clock out here in the half. So we are going to halftime there. And Swift, a handoff there, rushing to the left-hand side. Gain of 4. Oh, I need that go-go juice. Right, Jared Goff dropping back. Deep pass there, intercepted. There we go. Now Chris is going to get a great opportunity here to make it a 2-score game. 56 seconds to at least get it in field goal range. So momentum almost fully on his side. This is what we've all been waiting for to see from Chris. He has been putting the work in, unfortunately has gotten a couple of forfeit wins, which have, prevented him from playing. This is his first game back with his honestly new look team that he's running, and I'm loving to see it. Wow, nice gain there. Set up to the 34-yard line now. And for MarMar, getting the possession here to start the second half has so far been a good thing. Up to the 36-yard line for him. And Barkley, nobody in front of him. Can anyone catch him? Snead on his tail. He's no good. Touchdown, New York Giants. So finally, Post University able to put some points on the board. I'm way too excited to call that touchdown in a losing effort there. And extra point is good. So still a long way from winning that game, but Justin Jefferson grabbing that one. 39 seconds left up to the 46-yard line. I believe they are in enemy territory now. Momentum fully on the side of Post University there on that Minnesota Vikings team. Isaiah Pacheco going to try to return this one. Kirk Cousins out of the shotgun, and that one's batted down. Lucky it wasn't an interception. Handoff to Isaiah Pacheco, not able to get around that end there, fortunately for this Giants team. So it holds him to a 2nd and 7, just a 3-yard gain. Oh, nice pass right there to Justin Jefferson up to the 30-yard line. We are now in field goal range, folks. Opportunity now to take a 2-possession lead here. And Patrick Mahomes, pressure in his face, gets the pass off to Jerick McKinnon, getting out to that right side and up to the 32-yard line. First down, moves those chains for this Kansas City team. And so far, Randolph-Macon College, however you pronounce it, they are doing their thing. Oh, wide open pass in the middle, and that little adjustment on the pass, too, led him to the right-hand side. And huge pickup right there, getting him inside the 25, down to the 24 on the left-hand side. Handoff to Dalvin Cook, going to be good for about 7 yards there. And immediately no huddles for the spike. So great clock management there by ChrisRamrz. So 20 seconds left, no timeouts, 23-yard line, 3rd and 3. I think you're going to take one shot play here. If it's no, if you don't see it, throw it away. You're in field goal range no matter what. As for this right-hand side, MarMar able to stop that run attempt right there. And both plays bound to snap. Patrick Mahomes gets his off first. Pass over to the right-hand side. Meanwhile, Dalvin Cook good for the first down. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock as well. Beautiful clock management right there by ChrisRamrz. And Patrick Mahomes is going to take the sack there, forcing the 4th and goal. So I imagine we're going to see a field goal here out of this Kansas City team. And Dalvin Cook running again. That one not going to be so lucky. Can we get the spike in time? We absolutely can. So 7 seconds left on this clock. 3rd and 8. I imagine you go for a pass attempt here. You got 7 seconds. Worst case, you just throw it away. But don't force anything here. We're just going to go straight for the field goal. Chris says not going to risk anything. Smart move. This is why he's the one playing and I am the one shoutcasting. And that kick should be beautiful. Right down Broadway. No need to put any extra leg on that. So 10-point lead now for this Vikings team, and an interception by McDuffel. Wow, that was a crazy interception. I imagine that game on the right is going to be coming to an end soon, and we will be jumping into game 2 there. But what an incredible performance here by Chris so far. 1 second left, so Detroit does get an opportunity for a shot play. not necessarily worth it because it's just going to bury that score if Chris manages to get an interception. And Patrick Mahomes with the fake goes for the QB scramble there, and it works. Patrick Mahomes with the rushing touchdown, and there's the interception. Let's see if he can turn it into points. Just Jared Goff to beat, and not able to get into the end zone, but still means the momentum will be firmly on the side of Post University going into the second half of that game. And here we are, kickoff by Buckner. 45 seconds left in this third quarter. Going to try to power his way through, gets up to the 28-yard line with that fullback. Hey, I appreciate you pulling up. Everyone who is here, we got quite the matchup going on today. Obviously, on the right-hand side, Post University playing Randolph-Macon College, who are using the Kansas City Chiefs. So not exactly going in our favor. On the left-hand side, chrisramrz versus Buena Vista University, holding a 10-point lead for the Eagles. And what has been a beautiful performance by Chris thus far. He has absolutely been practicing his butt off. Oh, what a nice guy. Silent Knight gifting the sub to Lone Wolf here. Sharing some love. If you're here, you should also subscribe to Post U Esports. Help out our program, show some love, and of course, enjoy esports for all it's worth. We do more than just Madden here. On this right-hand side, we are in the fourth quarter now. 3rd and 2. Wow, Slayton, one man to beat. And unfortunately, does get tackled, but a nice pickup right there to bring them to the front door of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And a run attempt by Dalvin Cook is only good for a couple, but 3rd and 6 now from the 20 as well. But it is the other 20. So both University teams here on offense. Handoff to Dalvin Cook on that left-hand side. And Bellinger going to get a nice reception there for the New York Giants. Gets it down to the 6. Nope, the 5. So 1st and goal for the Giants. Doubtful that he's going to be able to pull off the full-blown comeback win, but good to stretch those legs, get an idea of what this opponent is bringing going into game 2. Oh, an interception right there. Lions down to the 12-yard line, 11-yard line. I'm always one short. So 2nd and goal for the Chiefs now at the 5-yard line. I mean, for the Giants. I am the worst shoutcaster ever, aren't I, folks? All right, now both teams in the red zone. A handoff to Swift, trying to just run straight left. Not sure what the idea was there. I assure you, there were defensive players on all sides. But up to the 8-yard line now. Meanwhile, New York Giants at the 5, snapping the ball. Daniel Jones in the shotgun, passing to his right-hand side. Sterling Shepard, touchdown. Post University still does very little to, get into this lead here. But like I said, figuring out what works, what doesn't work against this matchup, because there are other games after this one. MarMar hoping he can force a game 3, and wow, beautiful pass by Jared Goff there to Shane Zylstra. Never heard of that man before, but beautiful touchdown reception by him, and got to give it to him. Not a lot of names start with Z out there. All right, extra point is up, and no good. Whiffs that one, so makes it needing a touchdown to take the lead in this game. A field goal will not win it for Buena Vista University. Patrick Mahomes, handoff to Isaiah Pacheco. Nice little stick work right there. Saw the defender coming in all the way off the edge there, and just a little shimmy to the side. Picks up those extra 2 yards. But 3rd and 1 now for this Kansas City Chiefs team on this right-hand side. Oh, going for it all. Isaiah Pacheco. So quick. And that is a touchdown for Randolph-Macon College. Oh, screen pass for Dalvin Cook right there. Great play right there. Up to the 35-yard line for this Minnesota Vikings team. Need more go-go juice. Faking the handoff to Dalvin Cook. Pass across the top to TJ Hawkinson, and he says, "Get off me." Oh, and that was a really nice reception, but unfortunately did catch it out of bounds. Oh, that is a heartbreaker to see. Beautiful pitch and catch right there by Daniel Jones to who I believe was Sterling Shepard. Just not used to seeing him out on the field. So, wow, and another stiff arm. Both Post University players saying, "Get off me," in back-to-back plays. Oh, blitz coming. Read that a mile away. It took too much time in the pocket there. Daniel Jones couldn't see anything. On this left-hand side. Love to see the fullback get involved in a play. Almost able to beat that man, but tackled for a minimal gain. So 3rd and 7. And another sack on back-to-back plays makes it 3rd and 24. Chris Jones getting past the offensive lineman there. So playing deep zone. Very, very few players on the line. Big kudos to MarMar for playing this matchup out. And there that is. Let me get this ready. Switch to this screen now. Just literally readied it. Team names are not correct though, so let's change that to Lions. And no one anticipated the matchup playing the Lions. All right, Minnesota Vikings knocking on the door of the red zone here at this 21-yard line, and there that is. Dalvin Cook getting it down to the 16, so 3rd and 4. I have the whole playbook open in a situation like this. Nice stretch run could get it done, especially if it's a draw. Let's see here. Nope, we are going for a pass. So Dalvin Cook in as the extra blocker. Great play there. And oh, Hughes. And diving for it doesn't really make sense. I believe that was a misinput by the Buena Vista University player. Go. Right, Jared Goff all the way in his own end zone. Ball gets there in time. Toe tap is good on MonRoss St. Brown for the first down. And given Jared Goff some room to breathe there. Won't have to take this next snap from inside his own end zone. Swift bobbing and weaving for a couple on that. Nice 5-yard gain. 9 rushes for 28 yards. If I was Buena Vista University, I would definitely lean more on this run game. hasn't been completely neutralized, and you want to chew that clock as much as you can. Oh, and instead takes a big sack right there. It's that Hunter, Smith able to get all the way in and brings them back to the 7-yard line. So 3rd and 25 here. Jared Goff, wow! Between 3 defenders, threads the needle there on that touch pass. Another big game there by St. Brown. I gotta say, I had him on my fantasy team past 2 years. Chef's kiss. Absolute animal. When he's healthy. And Swift there. Manages to get it up to the 34. No gain on that, so it will be a 2nd and 10. Whoa. It looks like that game is getting ready to start. Game 2 is going to be the Giants versus the Colts. So I expect to see a more run-heavy approach. Oh, and Barnes intercepted there. Wow, get off me. Another nice stiff arm. All right, and that game is starting back up, so we can switch right back over here. Like I said, there has been one change of team. Kansas City Chiefs have been swapped out for the Indianapolis Colts, as I imagine this Randolph-Macon college player wants to chew some more clock, get this game over with. Dalvin Cook rushed to the left-hand side for a gain of 1, 17 rush attempts for 57 yards, so not exactly the best day at the office, but still productive in at least he's gaining net positive yards. And there it is. Wow, that crazy stiff arm there by Jonathan Taylor. That broken tackle gave him that extra 10 yards there. And Dalvin Cook doing the same thing on the right-hand side. Let's see if we can get a similar stiff arm. We cannot. Attempts the user hard cut. A field goal would give a 1-touchdown lead, but a touchdown would make the lead almost insurmountable here for this Buena Vista University player. And Dalvin Cook running in, touchdown, Post University. And chrisramrz taking a 9-point lead pending that extra point. And Jonathan Taylor on that right-hand side, once again putting in some work up to the 49-yard line. So 3rd and inches now. This can be a key stop and an opportunity for MarMar to kind of take the reins here in this series. And instead, Jonathan Taylor's going to get past and into the secondary. No one's there to grab him. Touchdown, Indianapolis Colts. RMC has come to play. This kickoff now almost feels like just a formality. 2 timeouts left for this Detroit Lions team with 53 seconds left, and all the momentum in favor of the Minnesota Vikings. So Post University hoping to close this one out with a win, holding that 11-point lead. I did miscount considering they never made that extra point. Jared Goff throwing a bomb, but not enough arm strength to get it downhill. And still, DJ Chark coming down with that. Wow. So up to the 5-yard line. Still, clock keeps turning. Didn't call a timeout. Shaquan Barkley chopping him up on that right-hand side. And Jared Goff just throws it into the stands. Some poor fan just got pelted with the football. Thank goodness this is virtual. And handoff to to Shaquan Barkley going right up the middle. That's going to be tackled before he can crash the threshold. So 3rd and 3. New York Giants, I would say, need to answer here. Oh, and keeps him out of the end zone. What a tackle there. seconds left. I highly doubt anything crazy is going to happen here, but the point differential matters based on who wins by the most points in specific matchups. Is how we decide home field advantage for Game 3. And as you can hear with these rowdy Vikings fans, home field advantage makes a big difference. He has no one in front of him. That is going to be a touchdown. Nobody's going to catch him. Maybe Chark. No, Chark's not catching him. Chark's trying to catch him. This looks like a DK Metcalf run in. No, Booth is going for the touchdown with zeros on the clock. Love to see it. What a beautiful victory here by chrisramrz in Game 1. So we will be getting ready for Game 2. But I'm sure he must be feeling himself right now. So let me just prep this here for MarMar. Make this work. But you can see MarMar the way we want to be seen. Believe that is good. Oh. And here we go with MarMar's game. We could focus in on this as Chris gets ready for Game 2 in his series. So we are going to lose that audio for just a moment. Jonathan Taylor, hand up the middle, up to the 21-yard line. Like I said, this is going to be a very run-heavy attack, as I imagine he's going to be chewing clock. This time, Jonathan Taylor going out wide on that left-hand side. Matt Ryan, empty backfield, no extra blockers, and Pittman's going to be cutting in across the middle and up to the 11-yard line. So Matt Ryan, 3 for 3 for 33 yards for a man who was just cut by this team in real life. So it looks like we're going to get the exact same matchup there in that Buena Vista University game. Oh, let me change what this says because he is not playing as the Bucks. He is playing as the Colts. Can I spell Colts? Come on, Joe. And Jonathan Taylor almost getting into the end zone, down at the 3, forced out of bounds. And handoff to Jonathan Taylor. It's going to result in a loss of 2. So back to the 5-yard line. And we have this other game starting right back up so we can get right back into it. Matt Ryan all the time in the world back there. Are we going to see a rush by Matt Ryan? Nope, wait for Pittman to cut back in, and that's going to be a touchdown. Randolph-Macon College, is putting in the work today. 2 unanswered touchdowns here in the first half of Game 2 after a dominating victory in Game 1. And Lions are going to be the first to receive the ball on that left-hand side of your screen. Buena Vista University looking to hopefully tie up this series, while chrisramrz is hoping to put this series to bed. A win here would mean the end of Chris's night, but his ticket to the playoffs will be stamped. Oh, and an interception right there by the Colts. Darius Leonard able to get his hands on that one. So down to the 31-yard line, already knocking on the door of the end zone. This is not looking good here for MarMar. Oh, and the deep ball by Jared Goff to Chark, and he catches it. Wow, down to the 17-yard line. The prayer kind of answered there by Buena Vista University. Huge gain, and we're going to call a no huddle, which results in a loss of 2 on a handoff to Deontay Smith. Deontay Smith. Handoff to Swift. Why can't I think of Swift's first name? I've had this man on my fantasy team. I am the worst. Anyway, another handoff to Swift right there, and he's going to go untouched in the end zone. A little bit of stick work there, bobbing and weaving. Matt Ryan here back on offense. Robert Woods. That's not even Robert Woods. And the kickoff for this Buena Vista University team. Oh, and Jonathan Taylor lowering that shoulder and getting into the end zone. Indianapolis Colts taking a 3-touchdown lead here in the first half. Honestly, looking like a repeat of last game here. Oh, and tries to break the tackle, but extra defenders get in there to bring him down. So once again, no good extra point from this Lions team. So only a 6-point lead. Touchdown or an extra point obviously will take the lead in this game for the Vikings team. So Kirk Cousins, oh, another screen pass working very well. Gets some blockers out in front and goes up to the 27-yard line there. And on your right-hand side of the screen, Saquon Barkley, not as lucky. Only a 1-yard gain. So 3rd and 9. Horace Buckner able to get in there. And Cook finding a lane up the middle there. 8-yard gain off of that first down rush. Oh, that lane was not there that time. Tries to repeat the same play. Not nearly as fruitful, and Bellinger coming down with a nice reception, stretching out for it there. So 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this half. MarMar wants to put some points on the board before going into halftime. I believe he does get an opportunity to possess the ball first, go after halftime. And on that left-hand side, 4th and inches, not able to convert off of that rushing play, but Dalvin Cook did try his hardest. I imagine Chris is going to go for it here. Instead, electing to call the timeout to make this decision. And fakes the handoff to Shaquan. Beautiful reception there by Sterling Shepard. Able to get out of bounds, so that stops the clock. 33-yard line, 1 minute, 53 seconds left with 3 timeouts. And falls forward, Kirk Cousins with the QB sneak. 2 yards was more than enough. And Daniel Jones, a statue in the pocket, hit as he throws, kind of bounces off of the helmet of the defensive tackle there, but does end up on the turf. So 2nd and 10 now for this New York Giants team on the right-hand side. Daniel Jones wait patiently in the pocket, finding Darius Slayton on that left-hand side. So nice first down up to the 13-yard line. Safety's pinching down here. Expect to see the blitz. Yep, there it comes. Throws the easy pass to Barkley. He beats his man and tackled by the second defender coming in. So up to the 11-yard line. Dalvin Cook getting hit like a pinball, but manages to pick up the first down. Up to the 49-yard line. Did he cross midfield? Nope, just about to cross midfield. And Daniel Jones hit hard and sacked back at the 18-yard line. Forcing a 3rd and long, and Dalvin Cook running on that right-hand side. A lot of runs so far in this game, 7 rushes in just this first quarter alone. So 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line. And on that right-hand side, touchdown, Post University as Robinson finds a beautiful reception there from Daniel Jones. Nice little bullet pass, laser right in there. So extra point is up and good, bringing the lead down to 14 for Randolph-Macon College. wide receivers out wide there. Only one tight end in this set. And Dalvin Cook is back to block. Nice. TJ Hawkinson on that left-hand side gets out of bounds at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for these Minnesota Vikings. And interception? No. Pass is counted as incomplete. Looked like the corner may have gotten his toes inbounds, but what do I know? And Matt Ryan dropping back a country mile. Wow, Michael Pittman gets his hands on that one. 1st down for this Indianapolis Colts team. Gets it to the 48-yard line with 32 seconds left, and a handoff to Dalvin Cook on that left-hand side of your screen. Gets it up about 6 yards on that 1st down run. So inside the red zone there for them. And a nice sack on your right-hand side. MarMar able to bring Matt Ryan back down at the 43-yard line. Waiting for something to happen. I love the dead air too. My apologies. All right, 26 seconds left. Matt Ryan dropping back far again. Pierce, no good. Kirk Cousins, handoff to Dalvin Cook. Get off me. Oh my, almost powers his way into the end zone, but down at the 2-yard line, making it a 1st and goal here. Dominating runs here by Dalvin Cook. Oh, I wish it would have showed us that stiff arm. And fakes the handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Deep pass to Pierce, and that's going to be caught. Same exact play, just switched this time around. So touchdown Colts. On this left-hand side. 2-yard line, Hawkinson in motion. Gets the tight end in motion, and that's going to be a loss of 2. So 3rd and goal from the 4. Buena Vista University not trying to give up an easy touchdown. Seconds left here in the half. The Giants getting the ball. Needs a deep pass. Oh, wow. No good on that reception. Great route there and great play call by MarMar. Just didn't work out in his favor. And touchdown there. There is a flag down on the play, and we're going to decline that, of course. And this game is tied up pending the extra point. Post University Eagles trying to get the win in this series altogether. A win here will close it out and clinch a playoff spot for MarMar. There's going to be an interception by the Indianapolis Colts on your right-hand side. Unfortunate to see as time expires. MarMar was going for it all. That. I swear my antivirus is up to date. And of course, everybody goes on offense here at the exact same time. All right, Jared Goff, the first snap, so he gets the first shoutcast there. Hey, quick pass there out of the backfield to Swift. Good for a 1st down. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, a loss of yards on a sack. So handoff to Saquon Barkley. No gain there. And wow, on the left-hand side, DJ Chark Jr., another touchdown. Detroit Lions came to play this game. And Daniel Jones going for the deep ball to Slayton. And that one is caught. Darius Slayton only has Blackman to beat. And he does. Touchdown, Post University. Oh, MarMar said, I can throw it too. Interesting stuff are happening now. And extra point is good. Back to a 2-touchdown lead for Randolph-Macon College. And Jared Goff with a quick pass to St. Brown, and that is caught. 2-point conversion is good. Making it a 7-point lead now for Buena Vista University. Gotta love it when Post University is down in both games. Makes my job nice and depressing. Gonna just kneel down in the end zone for the touchback. So Vikings 2 minutes, 3 seconds at the 25-yard line, and they do possess 2 timeouts. So more than enough time to tie this game up going into halftime. I believe the Lions do get the ball to start the second half, I believe. Handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Wow. Wow. Oh, the patience on those cuts. And tripped up finally at the 32-yard line. Huge run there by Jonathan Taylor. And Kirk Cousins, quick pass over there to Osborne. Nice stick work there by Chris. Being able to just cutting and going right back upfield. And Jonathan Taylor, wow, tripped up and then suplexed down at the 7-yard line. 11 rushes, 165 yards, and 2 touchdowns here in this game so far for Jonathan Taylor. So needless to say, he has been an absolute monster. Let's see who snaps the ball first, and it's Kirk Cousins. Minnesota Vikings, quick pass over to Dalvin Cook, and he gets out of bounds, so that's going to stop the clock on the 2nd and 5 now. So nice little 5-yard gain. And heavy set, you know the run is coming here on this right-hand side. MarMar needs to do whatever he can to try to stop this rush. And stops him at the 1-yard line. So 3rd and goal here. I doubt if he forced the 4th that he's going to kick the field goal. Seems to be a very touchdown aggressive player. Nobody dead center there. Yep, and there goes the QB sneak. And on this left-hand side, Justin Jefferson tackled down at the 31-yard line. So nice 1st and 10 here for the Minnesota Vikings. All the time in the world to put those points on the board. And extra point is good by the Indianapolis Colts. This Randolph-Macon College team, so far, so good. They have been putting on quite the show. And Dalvin Cook rush attempt. That time, not really good for much. Only a 1-yard gain. So everyone joining us so far, hello, how are you? My name is Slapdonuts. We got a lot of football going on right now, as this is just wave 1 of our series here tonight. On the left-hand side, chrisramrz versus Buena Vista University. Chris Ramrz did win game 1. This is game 2 of the series. So he's looking to close this one out, even though Buena Vista University currently holds the lead. As I say that, he goes and ties it right up. So beautiful work by Chris right there. And on our right-hand side, we got MarMar versus Randolph-Macon College. Unfortunately, MarMar did lose game 1 in devastating fashion. And so far, game 2 seems to be on the same track, hoping he can turn it around here in this second half. If not, that will be the series here. After both these games in series wrap up, we have 2 other games going on. Alex Himberger and CJ will be matching up. Not exactly sure of their matchups now, but I will get back to you all with that. Those matches will be starting in 30 minutes. Ooh, sheds the first tackle there. Tied game with 12 seconds left on that left-hand side. Well, left in the first half, I should say. Touchdown needed here by MarMar, leading Darius Slayton, and he drops the pass as the defender was draped over his back when it got there. Tough game so far for MarMar. A defense doing absolutely everything they can do, and it has been working. It's hard to throw when you're getting hit with a kitchen sink. Oh, nice pass right there to a receiver who I've never seen his name before. That's a Cater. 3 seconds left in this Buena Vista University match. Oh, and touchdown, New York Giants. Nice pitch and catch right there. Bringing it back within 14 points again. And insane pass right there by the Lions team. Of course, no good. Brandon Flowers is going to call for the touchback there on the right-hand side. And also calls for the touchback here. Jonathan Taylor not able to get around the end there. A loss of 1 on that play brings it to a 3rd and 5. Got a tied up game here on the left-hand side. A win forces game 3 if Buena University managed to pull it off. And Pierce on the right-hand side, 1 man to beat, and he gets him down. Out at the 24-yard line, this Colts offense once again churning along. Calls for the no huddle. Handoff to Jonathan Taylor again on this left-hand side. Collins not quick enough to catch up to him. Can he get in? Stopped and knocked out of bounds at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal for the Indianapolis Colts. Turn it around, the desk goes against the wall. Oh, is that caught? No, early breakup. Justin Jefferson almost doing the acrobatic catch of the year. And Jonathan Taylor almost managed to get out into the end zone, but tackled down at the 2, so QB sneak won't work. Needs to run it in manually, fakes the handoff, and Woods all by himself. Touchdown, Indianapolis Colts, and that, in my opinion, makes this lead insurmountable with 2 minutes and 19 seconds left on the clock. Wow, dangerous pass there, almost intercepted by the defense. Fortunately, just falls to the ground. But Kirk Cousins, not exactly the best touch on that pass. So 48-yard line, only needs 5 for the 1st down. What will Chris do here? Going for the attempt. Pretty surprised. I honestly would have punted, backed him up all the way into his own end zone. But actually, with both touchdowns from Buena Vista University coming on really long, like 75-yard bombs, may be best to give them short field in a worst-case scenario. Instead of giving them short field, though, 1st down, Justin Jefferson bringing that up to the 34-yard line. And Daniel Jones, a quick pass to Robinson, and user strip fumble. Not too often you see that. That is an elite move right there. So Randolph-Macon College able to retake possession at the 18-yard line, and a big run there by Dalvin Cook on the left-hand side is good for 5, so bringing him inside the 30 and into field goal range now. But Chris Ramrz not looking for a field goal. Hand off to Jonathan Taylor again. Oof. Hard hit, but doesn't manage to get the 1st down. So 3rd and inches now for this Minnesota Vikings team. And stuffed there. Run no good by Jonathan Taylor. Was that CJ Ham on the run? Oh my God, I love to see it. Great first down pickup there by CJ Ham. Minnesota Vikings now at the 20-yard line. Dalvin Cook gets one kind of little half block there. Manages to pick up 3. And field goal is good. Dalvin Cook running to the right-hand side now. Wow, quick block shed right there by the corner. So able to get him down. Whoever calls the snap first gets the shoutcast. Daniel Jones, quick handoff, and tackled almost immediately. Saquon Barkley intercepted by the Detroit Lions there. They got nobody in front of them. Wow, great tackle right there by Dalvin Cook. Love to see offensive players become defensive ones. And what an interesting game we have going on here. And speaking of interceptions, Stephon Gilmore for the Indianapolis Colts. Quick pick right there, bobbing and weaving inside the 25 down to the 23-yard line. So minute and 5 seconds left in what has been dominating performance by Randolph-Macon College. I hope I'm pronouncing it wrong. I truly do. And Swift bobbing and weaving his way through down to the 39-yard line there. Everybody wanted to churn some clock. I expect we get a couple more runs back to back here in both games. Matt Ryan handoff to Taylor there. Starting to figure out this run game, but 22 rushes for over 200 yards by Jonathan Taylor says everything about this matchup here. Another handoff to Jonathan Taylor, and that's going to be another touchdown. Randolph-Macon College. Very dominant performance. 51-21, pending this extra point now. And Swift now not able to get to the line. 4th and inches. I believe they are in field goal range, but I have personally watched Buena Vista University whiff 2 extra points, so I don't see a field goal in the cards here. Absolutely gonna have to go for it. And Chris smart enough to stuff this line right here, anticipating the QB sneak, and no good. That's gonna be a turnover on downs. Yes, it is. What a goal line stand there, and they weren't even on the goal line. Matthew Stafford would have extended for that one, but no good for Jared Goff. They are not the same. I think we will use this opportunity to kind of focus in on Chris's game here. I want to see the last play of that Indianapolis Colts matchup. Jonathan Taylor rushed that left-hand side, and time has expired. We can switch full-time to Chris's game. So unfortunately, MarMar does lose to RMC. Tired of pronouncing that school's name. But kudos to both players. I do like it when even in a loss, players finish it out, play out the entire series. No need for, to get upset and turn the game off and lose connection and all that stuff. So kudos to both of them. MarMar will look at this game film and hopefully learn from this experience and get better. That's the whole point. There's a lot of seasons to be played. It's not just about this one. So the stream is over there. We can just focus in on this game. Will this be the last quarter, or will there be a game 3? Adam Thielen right there. Up inside the 45-yard line now. Clock keeps ticking away. We are inside the 4th quarter. I think whoever has the ball last in this game will be victorious. It just seems like one of those matchups. Wow, Adam Thielen once again all by himself and takes 4 Lions players to get in there and tackle him. Kirk Cousins 13 for 16 here in this game. Quite the impressive little performance for him. Inside the 4-minute marker now. Both teams have all timeouts in this tied up matchup. Momentum slightly on the side of the Lions, though. Running that clock down. Smart move by Chris. Gets just enough for the first down. Dalvin Cook, 20 rushes for 64 yards here in this game. Chewing that clock. Oh, gets stuck on his own player's leg. Honestly, could have gotten the first down if he was able to get around that wonky animation, but that is not the way it plays out. Dalvin Cook, there we go, lane right up the middle, and that should be the last play before the 2-minute warning. And Detroit going to be looking into using some of those timeouts now. Love to hear this the stadium ambiance. Once again, big shout out to Chris for actually being nice enough to go into his game settings and turn off commentary audio, so I can, you know, have that background noise for this stream. We have gone weeks without that. Dalvin Cook. Oh, another big run there by Dalvin Cook, and that clock just keeps churning. Oh. Ah! I broke everything, everyone. There you go. My apologies. Another big run to move the chains there. And even if they use their timeouts now, that should do it. So long as he's able to make the kick. All right, so we got LiftedKeyNote playing Wayne State College up here in this next game. Another run, that time not nearly as lucky as some of these other ones. Let's see what our other matchup is here today. Psychic WV versus Old Dominion. That is right. I did know that one. looks like both these teams are 4-2 on the season going into this matchup. And oh my goodness, the ice is real. 5 seconds left. Can he do it? And it's good. 1 second left. Post University takes the lead here in this game. Oh my goodness. Can Chris close out this series here and clinch his playoff spot? 1 second left. A miracle is needed for Buena Vista University. And they're going to just let that one go down, and it does roll into the end zone. Oh my goodness. Can you feel it, folks? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Right. And actually calling a legit play here. Jared Goff throwing it. Oh, and this is going to be an interception. No early breakup, and that ball falls to the ground, and Post University wins this series 2-0 against Buena Vista University. So this first series of games, 1 win, 1 loss here on the record for our Madden team, and 2 games left to go. So I am going to take a quick break. I'm going to throw the BRB screen at you, and I'll be back in just a little bit to start off this second series of games. So thank you all for tuning in. I'll be right back. All right, everyone, welcome. I'd like to introduce you to chrisramrz, the victorious party from our last match that we had here on stream. How you doing, Chris?
Doing pretty good. Playoffs.
Yeah, playoff bound. Huh? It's a good feeling?
It's a great feeling, especially in my first season, Madden.
Absolutely. I mean, what games have you played here for post-university so far?
Overwatch, League of Legends, Valorant. So I was rostered for Smash. Diverse.
Pardon the French, but you're a game whore. All right,
Yeah,
you
a little bit.
Get around.
I get around.
All right, so right now we got two very good matches getting ready to start. Ooh, I actually have to change this here. My apologies, everyone. Bear with me for 1 second. We're going to swap this out here just so we have accurate titles for everyone. What did he say?
You scream Chargers.
Whatever. All right. Let's center this now, and we should be good to go. Right about there. And there we go. Does that accurately reflect the matchup? It does. Psychic is using the Chargers in his matchup, and he's actually playing against the Buccaneers, which is ironic considering that was his original team here in Madden.
Yeah, he was very heavy on the Buccaneers type train with Tom Brady, but he learned that the Chargers do the same thing.
Absolutely, and at the beginning of the season, the Buccaneers especially made sense, and last fall as well, but throughout the season, those ratings started to go down, and they're not the same Bucs they were in September.
Yeah, you really have a one-dimensional play style with the Bucs, and
absolutely
it's the Tom Brady show.
I mean, he definitely was putting in some work with Leonard Fournette, and both these games kicking off at the same time. We never get this, so thank you to our athletes for actually doing that for me. And nice little scum kick there is caught by the fullback, and he only brings it back to the 22-yard line. Meanwhile, Alex is getting the ball first with the Cincinnati Bengals on the left-hand side of your screen there. So, know he loves to get the ball first, liking to score as quick as he can, as often as he can. Oh, no, he's on
We got both teams on defense.
I'll let you talk for a little bit.
Let me talk for a little bit? It's Eckler, I mean, just absolutely raw running up the side there. Just Alex's defense is known to be his best attribute, but
absolutely.
He's got a tough ask going against the Chargers here. One of the best teams in Madden by far.
Earlier this season, Alex managed to put together a 10-interception game, which was nuts. And wow, Rachaad White getting around that one, having a defender eat some turf real quick. Hopefully we get to see this on the replay. Let's
Beautiful
see.
Stick work.
Look at this. Oh, look at that tap. Get just enough to force him out of bounds there. But first down for, Old Dominion University here playing as the Buccaneers. And quick pass there. Mike Williams catches that one down to the 44-yard line.
Alex almost had a stop there on his game.
Oof.
But high pass over to wide receiver is going to be a tough ask against the Bengals defense.
For sure. Oh, interception right there. Perfect timing by CJ. Psychic immediately taking possession of the ball with 4:11 on the clock in the first quarter. So let them do what they wanted for about 49 seconds and snatched it right back.
CJ's having none of it. He wants it. He wants the ball. He wants the points. He's not waiting for anyone.
His best decision so far this season was switching to the Chargers. I mean, since he has, I don't think he's given up a game.
He's learned of an unstoppable team, and he is using it.
On that left-hand side, Alex uncorking the deep, Wayne State uncorking the deep ball against Alex. I can't English now. What are you doing to me, Chris? You make me nervous. I can't do this when people are watching. Austin Eckler on the hard cut right there.
Oh, my God.
Nice gain, about 13 on that rush right there.
3rd and 9. High ball to Williams off the left side, and
managed to get the tackle at the 25-yard line. So, big stop right there. If he didn't get that tackle, I mean, that was a touchdown waiting to happen.
Yeah, as you're going to see with a lot against these Chargers, or as CJ's going to play with the Chargers, they're going to throw in a lot of high balls, a lot of quick routes.
A lot of height on that team. So, I mean, able to jump over anyone. in the league. And Austin Eckler fighting for it. Only a 2-yard gain on that one. Love to have you here, Chris. This is awesome.
Great time.
Usually do this by myself.
Second downs for both of the Chargers teams.
Oh, yeah.
Eckler
Austin Eckler, wow. And diving tackle there by the safety to prevent a touchdown run there. And both of these Chargers teams churning along.
Flag called on CJ's game. This goes back to a 2nd and 15.
What did he do? Did he slap a ref?
I didn't manage to catch it.
Oh, Keenan Allen, first down reception there. As many yards as he needed for that first. And not a single yard more.
I mean, it's not Justin Jefferson, but he definitely moves.
Justin Jefferson was putting in work in your game. A couple
Jefferson,
of tough drops. What was that toe drop almost?
Yeah, that was... That would have been a big one.
Would have been huge. And Austin Eckler, almost enough for the 1st and goal here, but 3rd and 2nd down at the 7.
Another 3rd for Alex. Then look to get that actually under wraps as we got a 3rd for CJ on offense as well. I don't like the parity between these Chargers teams.
Seriously,
I'm going to be honest.
When both games start at the same time, it's a weird dynamic. Oh,
and a pick.
Beautiful. Perfect timing user picks by both post-university players on their first defensive stand. So that is exactly what we want to see.
Yeah, and CJ dropping back. Right up the middle, Eckler. Oh my God, and the stick work is beautiful.
Eckler, in my opinion, hands down the best pass-catching back in the league right now. He is a wide receiver out of the backfield, and he can truck you too.
He can do it all in this game.
Absolutely. And trying to get into the end zone there, but short, 3 yards. So 2nd and goal for CJ now. Do we have any audio whatsoever?
A bit on the smaller side.
That one is talking.
That one's maybe.
Nope, we also have commentary there.
Looking for Boyd. Oh my
Tyler
God.
Boyd with the reception and the cut in there, making one of the defenders miss.
Alex with these deep balls, he's just so good at just getting them out there. And
absolutely. It's his yak where he's really good. Not only will he get the receiver the ball, but he's very good at a quick little move or adjustment to make that first defender miss. He always picks up three yards or more after a catch.
Very good at it. 3rd and goal for CJ. He'll run the ball and wide
touchdown, Austin Eckler. And touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals. That is what we want to see right there. Both post-university offenses putting some points on the board now.
And for Dicker the kicker, things are good in LA.
I don't know. I'm a child. I don't know why that makes me laugh so much. But all I think of is Denny getting really, really hyped when Dicker the kicker made a game-winning field goal once.
Listen, I'm just saying, he should have gone down a little bit in Madden when they scuffed the field goal to win the wild card round. It was
absolutely.
It was a rough one. But,
7-point leads for both post-university teams. It's so far so good.
We're back to our double defense parity.
Absolutely.
As Eckler.
One man to beat there. Once again, the safety managing to make a diving tackle on that right-hand side to prevent a touchdown. But if he manages to get into that 2nd level, I don't think anyone is catching him.
The stretch play for Eckler on the left side is just working out so well against Alex's cover 4.
It's that fullback. He's getting that fullback in there just enough to block. Look at that. He's grabbing that corner right there, and usually he's able to pick off that safety. That one not nearly as lucky as the other ones, as Alex is starting to make some adjustments.
2nd and 17. The Bucks, Tom Brady. Too much pressure, and the pass rush is just too good.
And that's what makes this Chargers team so dangerous, is having 2 of the best edge rushers in Bosa and Khalil Mack. So there's a lot of speed, a lot of power on both of those edges, and able to get to the quarterback really quick.
3rd and 22.
I just heard some swear words from the other room, so something dangerous is about to happen. Wow, Mike Evans climbing the ladder to get that reception.
Oh, and another interception for Alex in his game.
Wow, beautiful read right there. The AI manages to get that interception, but we will absolutely take it. Von Bell doing what Von Bell does.
Wow. Just right around.
And there we go, another sack on Tom Brady. As I said, Joey Bosa blowing past his coverage. Oh, fumble. Chargers scoop it up, and I don't think anyone's going to catch him. Gilman brings it all the way back into the end zone to try to tie this game up, pending the extra point.
Looks like we will see Dick of the kicker from the left side of the field. Tom Brady, 2nd and 21. And wide open, Mike Evans just nabs it out of the air, keeps going, gets a little bit extra.
That zone blitz, it works until it doesn't. Nobody was able to get to Tom Brady, so wide open across the middle. Mike Evans, I mean, could have had a picnic with all that room he had.
Ooh, throw out a sack, almost picked up.
Almost. They program it so that those D linemen are so terrible at catching that it can literally land in their hands and they'll still drop the ball.
I don't know. Sometimes they get a lucky RNG there, and I've seen some crazy things happen.
We can rotate this a wee bit there to center us. There we go. I just have a giant head compared to you.
Sacked out of the throw, or thrown out of the sack? Same difference.
Throw out of the sack. No, that one was right. You had me question it for a second. There is a right and a wrong way to say that.
There's a right and wrong.
Tom Brady, all the time in the world to throw until who is that?
Who is that indeed?
I don't know.
Number 56, I can tell you that much.
A giant white man gets Tom Brady. Oh my goodness,
God,
Tyler Boyd stretching out for that one.
Another bench to just absolutely put the pressure on this Chargers defense.
Look at Tom Brady. Look at Tom Brady. He's just dancing there in the pocket, waiting for Scotty Miller to get open, and you're not going to catch him once he's in open field. Touchdown, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And pending the extra point to tie this game up. Extra point is up and good. So tied in both series now. We got some games going here, Chris.
We definitely have some games. 2nd and 10 for Alex.
Joe Burrow hit by a truck. A Mack truck, to be specific.
3rd and 10 on the 40. Definitely at least want a few more yards for a field goal if you're going to try to take your points and run with it.
Alex doesn't believe in field goals.
That's true.
They are against his religion. Not sure what he is, but I respect it. Jamar Chase coming across in motion. Not going to call the play in motion. I'm going to wait for him to get set. Oh, Austin Eckler bobbing and weaving. And was that caught?
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
T. Higgins just absolutely nabbing it from the sidelines. Looks like we're running another X underplay for Alex. Right across the middle.
Jamar Chase taking a bullet after that reception, but still manages to hold on. And Austin Eckler stretches out, but not enough. 2nd and inches.
As a 2-minute warning comes across in CJ's game.
Very aggravating when one game has our team. Touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals. That's not what's aggravating. Aggravating when one of our players is using the Chargers and then one of the opposing players is using the Chargers.
Honestly, playing against the Chargers is even more aggravating.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I mean, Alex is doing his thing. The extra point is good. So 7-point lead now for Cincinnati Bengals as Wayne State College looks to even it up before halftime. And on the right-hand side of your screen, another rush by Austin Eckler, only good for 3. Let's see here. Touchback for the Chargers on behalf of Wayne State College. See why this confuses me?
Yes, I can definitely see why this confuses me.
Wow, Mike Williams. Beautiful reception there. Also climbing the ladder. CJ said, I got tall receivers too.
And I mean, that's what you...
Austin Eckler getting tripped up, but staying on his feet, brings it all the way up to the 49-yard line. I don't believe it's cross midfield. And Justin Herbert trying to get loose there, but edge rusher manages to make it down there, and for a loss of 4. Nope, that was the linebacker, Lavonte David.
Another stretch play for the Chargers at Cincinnati.
Alex is reading these like a book now, expecting those wide runs. And Keenan Allen shot not fast enough. The ball just a little off trajectory as the defensive player was able to put some pressure on Justin Herbert. I know CJ has so much experience using Tom Brady. He's used to that ice and veins perk. So, he doesn't feel that pressure.
Into double coverage. Oh, wow. I was very concerned that was going to be coming down. But
still 29-yard line, an opportunity to take the lead here with 22 seconds left. This is a layup of a field goal right here. It looks like it's going to be good right down Broadway. So Post University taking a 3-point lead here on the right side of your screen against Old Dominion University. Is there a New Dominion University?
That's a good question. Yeah, that is a great question.
Why call yourself old if there's no new?
Just a reminder, as we hit the 2-minute warning in Alex's game and the end of the second half in CJ's, we are getting to receive on both of our games at the half.
I wasn't paying attention to that, so kudos to Chris for knowing who received the ball first, because I apparently don't pay attention to those things.
Prevent defense for CJ.
Absolutely. 15 seconds left. You don't want to give up the big
Eckler
play
with
here.
Another stretch.
I do see a situation where they're going to be able to find something here across the middle, call a quick timeout, and still be set up for maybe a potential Hail Mary or even one other play getting them into field goal range. And there it is. Beautiful. Yeah. Two open under the middle there. Oh, Mike Williams dropping that one as two Cincinnati Bengals players put their shoulder pads right in each lung. I would drop the ball too.
And the Bucs looks like they're going for it again.
8 seconds left, and I
don't think they're going to get the spike off in time.
Calls the timeout with zeros on the clock. Never seen that before.
They didn't have a timeout. I think it was a visual bug with Madden, as that happens quite often.
Yeah, especially with the flags and stuff like that. So that is the end of the first half there. Psychic WB holding a 3-point lead against Old Dominion University. And as Chris did point out, we do receive the ball first, and field goal is good for the Chargers on the other side as well, as Wayne State College brings the game within 4 points here against LiftedKeyNote.
The kicker comes out, gets the 3 points. As we're going to get another touchback for Alex. He's very good about getting those off.
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm 5. We are absolutely recording this game. Don't you worry. I recorded both matchups back-to-back. There's a nice 15-minute BRB screen in between. But it's going to be one nice long file for you, Sir Denny. Have fun with this upload. I mean, it's no League of Legends, so what am I saying?
So true. Very true. That's with a lot of experience. And PA double post here for CJ.
Rolling
under pressure.
Justin Herbert manages to get it off. Thank goodness. That would have been a massive sack. I would have saved 15, 20 yards back.
Alex, two timeouts, and a minute on the clock. He's looking for Jamar Chase.
Finds him!
Touchdown.
Can he get there? He can. Touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals. Oh my goodness. Beautiful route there by Jamar Chase, and he hits the gritty as the extra point is good.
I didn't know Jamar Chase grittied in the
anyone can gritty in Madden. You got to get a good enough touchdown. You got to do something Jamar Chase would do.
True.
You know?
You mean Justin Jefferson?
Shut up.
Listen, I'm just saying there's a reason I use the Vikings.
It's been a very long day for me. My brain is on backwards, okay? I got dressed in the dark. It was a whole thing.
It wasn't made backwards when you assembled it.
So. No, okay? In the end, it wasn't, but I did start to assemble it backwards, and I don't want to hear about it, okay?
3rd and 2 for CJ in his game.
Absolutely.
In the third quarter, already halfway through that, as he's got the chew clock going.
Austin Eckler bobbing and weaving.
Oh, my.
Woo! My goodness. Letting one of the safeties just run by him there as he tried to cut back in, but bringing it all the way up to the 40-yard line. 151 yards of total offense here. And keep in mind, in Madden games, those yardage totals tend to be a lot lower. So 151 yards is very, very good here in the third quarter.
as we have a 3rd and 1 for the Chargers at Cincinnati. With another quick pass to a very tall receiver.
All 3 timeouts here for the Cincinnati team.
Going.
Mike Williams hurdling a little bit. Anderson able to get in there, but knocks him out of bounds, so that is going to stop the clock up to the 36-yard line. So already in field goal range again, but with 26 seconds left, more than enough time to try to put a touchdown on the board. Both Chargers teams on offense on the right-hand side. Psychic WB handoff to Austin Eckler, who's going to be blown up for only a 2-yard gain. On the left-hand side, did not see the play, but did result in a first down at the 19-yard line. Ooh.
Both of these offenses at Cincinnati are going very heavy on the bench plays.
They tend to work. Those little breaks in the route on bench plays just are so good at creating coverage against man. I mean, creating space against man coverage. I'm like broken today.
A little bit. It's okay.
Did you drive your car backwards too? Frosty, aren't you in the Cayman Islands? Go on a beach and be happy. Field goal is good for the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm about to call them the Cincinnati Bengals.
LA Chargers.
I'm really glad you're here to hold my hand.
Yeah, no problem. As Dicker the kicker.
In both games, field goals were good. So what is wrong with me right now, Chris?
It's rough. It's rough out here.
The LA Chargers, on both teams, managed to score a field goal.
That's going for 2. RPO reels it in.
Keenan Allen good on that play there. Did he go
Brings
for
it
2?
within 3.
I thought it was. Oh no, because he was an extra point. I'm confused as what's happening.
You are very confused.
It said field goal under the thing, under the little banner. It is a very confused day.
As Tom Brady throws it a little too far.
I didn't get a chance. I spent 5 hours in a pool. Why do you bother me, man?
There's a fumble, apparently, came out for...
I believe it was recovered.
I believe it was recovered as well.
By the Cincinnati Bengals, it was, yeah. So Cincinnati Bengals maintained possession. That was such a weird little fumble animation as it just hung out right there on the sideline. And Rachaad White kind of got some open space here, getting out of bounds off that one, but not enough for the first down. So 3rd and inches on the left-hand side. Quick pass to Tyler Boyd is going to be caught as we have 5 seconds left on the clock. 42-yard line. I am broken.
As we are just about to close out the second half in Alex's game. 5 seconds on the clock there. And 3rd quarter going in for CJ.
Oh my goodness, all the sidearm he could muster there. Joe Burrow uncorking a mean pass there. Like, it's so uncomfortable to throw like this, man. Like, I hate throwing sidearm. Not that I'm an NFL quarterback.
Definitely an NFL quarterback right here. He's going to the combine.
Yep.
Or he went to the combine, I should say. He's going to the draft,
Yeah, they needed somebody to clean up after everybody. I was at the combine.
No.
Another handoff to Rachaad White right there. And that is going to be blown up at the line. No gain there.
Alex is just letting him throw it into the sideline there.
That was a kick. And instead of, taking the scum, since it goes out of bounds, he gets it up at the 40 instead of the 25-yard touchback.
He's done that quite a few times. One of them resulting in a touchback. But
see, when I do that, it keeps going back and lands perfectly at the 1-yard line, and then the opposing team recovers it.
And then you fly to your end zone.
Julio Jones blown up there. This has been a tough drive so far. I'm so
great defense from CJ on the 4th and 8. They're gonna go for it from ODU.
It's a way cooler way to say Old Dominion University. And Tom Brady dropping back far. The cutback, no good. And that's going to be a turnover on downs with 3:24 left.
On the 35.
On the 35, yeah.
You are really looking up to chew some clock and throw some yards.
Absolutely. Just needs to keep those chains moving.
As Tyler Boyd comes across the center, picks up 3. I think bailing Alex out of what I believe was a 1st and 15 or so.
Rotate this a little bit. The sun.
Jesus. The sun has arrived at Post University.
Absolutely. All right, both post-university players here on offense knocking on the doors of the red zone. One at the 28, one at the 35-yard line. So let's see. It's a race now. Who can score first? Austin Eckler, handoff to that left-hand side is going to be no good. You know, essentially, I think it was a 1-yard gain, but it's not going to show in terms of yardage.
We have a 3rd and 10 for CJ. He really doesn't want to give the ball back, but he is going to run it again.
Absolutely. Trying to chew as much clock as he can. Already in field goal range, so it is a 2-possession game. If he's able to kick this through the uprights, a 55-yarder is going to be quite the ask here for Hopkins.
4th and 7 for Alex as he throws out of sack.
Still holding on to a 3-point lead here. He is also in field goal range, but I know how he feels about it, and the kick is good. But there is a flag roughing the kicker, so gonna take that 1st and 10 here.
I sure hope.
I don't know why he had to think about it so much, but Post University does accept that penalty. So a 1st and 10.
Hayden Hurst.
Wow.
Right across this in the middle of the field. Just picks up that first.
Who did Hayden Hurst just sign with? I know he just signed with a different team. I think it was Miami.
No, I don't believe so.
Maybe it was the... No, it was Carolina. Carolina.
There's a lot of moves down in Carolina.
Oh, my God. You would think that they signed Aaron Rodgers with the way that they're making moves over there. And high pass thrown, but not able to get both hands on it. That was a great pass attempt there, but still a 16-yard line, 2nd and 10 for Alex.
And in CJ's game, see that Eckler's a little fatigued here. So I'm wondering if you put ball carrier conservative on, we really don't want to see a fumble.
He usually does in these situations. And that clock still keeps moving for CJ. He's just trying to put this game to bed.
3rd and 10 for Alex. You know he's going for it. You know he's looking for this touchdown. A deep corner, it appears.
Nick Foles is going deep. Oh, early breakup there. Had the ball in his hands, but does drop it. Tyler Boyd definitely needed to come up with that one.
And you know that Alex is always going for it on these 4th and 10s.
And I don't know why. Evan McPherson is such a great kicker, too.
All the time in the world.
I can hear a yell from the other room, so I know that something bad was going to happen. And field goal by CJ is good, adding on to that lead, making it a 2-possession game.
CJ's really coming off with it after that 7 points scored by ODU. He's just taking it away, throwing, and just his defense has been insane so far. Great hit stick from CJ in our right game. Surprised it didn't fumble, but whatever works. As we look back at Alex's game, he's on defense with minute 34 in the 3rd.
Julio Jones going up the sideline there as Old Dominion is trying to answer back with some quick points. I've seen crazier things happen in Madden, so a comeback is not out of the question, but it is going to take a couple of miracles having miracles for this to happen.
You're going to need a lot more than throwing short of the sticks from Tom Brady. As CJ is running some prevent defense.
Absolutely. Doesn't care about the yards, just doesn't want to give up a touchdown here.
And that's what happens when you user the man lined up on the running back. So you just got to be very careful of that wheel route coming up into this next down.
Austin Eckler now running all which way that he wants to. Instead of switching to those stretch plays, looking to more inside rushes here. It seems to be working for the Chargers here with Wayne State College. Another worthwhile run there of 5. And so they got their hands on Tom Brady, and he is going down. And that's is the end of game 1 right there. A close but still beautiful victory by Psychic WB. We are going to go and focus here now on Alex's game.
As we look, it's a 2nd and 5. Another run for Eckler as he goes outside. Does not manage to get much. Actually loses 3 yards in the exchange.
Oh, we actually both still fit on that little corner thing. Awesome.
That's kind of a miracle, I'm going to be honest.
Believe. And I can hear some frustration coming out of the lab over there.
And there's a beautiful user pick by Alex against the Chargers.
So it's that good kind of yelling.
It's that good kind of yelling.
Oh, good.
You can never tell.
Never tell with these guys. All right, bear with me.
Hand off to Joe Mixon as he skirts the edge. Manages to still ends up losing a couple yards, but what a absolute stick work just out of Alex over there.
27-yard line. All he got to do is just run out this clock now, but he's not going to try to milk it. Why is this looking like this to me?
It's really hard to use the running back of the Bengals. Joe Mixon just lost all of his superstar factors. There's a beautiful juke move there.
Almost managed to get across midfield with it too. So down at the 46-yard line. And that will move the sticks here for the Cincinnati Bengals offense. And still no chew clock coming out of Alex. He likes to win this game the old-fashioned way.
Never that.
Never, ever that. This is not Madden 08, my friend.
Joe Burrow dropping back. Wow,
what a massive grab right there.
Jamar Chase just absolutely destroying that double defender coverage. And I'm sure he should be having his X Factor, as he does. Laycock running out. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. Let's see what Alex has cooked up here with his hot routes.
Oh, and that is going to be a delay of game, so a loss of 5 yards, but still 1st down.
He was cooking a little too long. It burnt a little bit, but there's might be
ECAC Esports, how are we doing? Happy to have you guys along.
That's a near pick thrown.
Almost an interception.
That wasn't an interception out of the end zone. And 2nd and 15 for Alex.
All right, looks like game 2 is starting here. So we're going to go back to our side-by-side cam here in our fake little red zone broadcast that we like to put together every week.
It does make you happy.
It makes me so happy. All right, let's see what we got going on. Finally playing in, Buccaneers home stadium, so I actually get what look like Buccaneers uniforms, and I can recognize those.
As Brady gets sacked in CJ's game, 2nd and 16 for him.
This Chargers defense
Alex
has been on fire.
But the pressure is way too much as he's on a 4th and 26 at the 30.
If he doesn't go for the field, okay, he's going for the field goal. I'm proud of him. What? Why the
low power? Does it still no good?
He's so used to doing that for the extra point.
That was an interesting decision.
Yeah.
As Tom Brady, all the time in the world, maybe not.
Oh, and sacked out of the end zone, unfortunately. That could have been a safety, but Khalil Mack wants the punt from the 3-yard line.
Wasn't sure if anything was open, but he had quite a bit of time. And CJ's going to get this return.
Adderley cutting back to that left-hand side, and going to be hit hard.
That's Alex playing defense, 2nd and 7.
Right, to the 10 viewers joining us now, this is the second slate of games that we have going on. First slate was a victory here by chrisramrz, who clinched his playoff berth. And unfortunately, a loss by our other varsity Madden player, MarMar. So now in the second series we have going on the left side of your screen, we have LiftedKeyNote versus Wayne State College. We are still in game 1 of this matchup. Our post-university Eagle player playing as the Cincinnati Bengals. And on this right-hand side, playing as those Los Angeles Chargers is Psychic WB against Old Dominion University. This game is in game 2 after a game 1 victory by CJ. So another handoff to Austin Eckler right there. Good enough for the first down. Putting a hand in somebody's face there.
And on this left side at Cincinnati, you really are just going to watch as the Wayne State College player is just going to chew this clock. He's going to get his 3 points, and I would assume they're going to overtime here. 24 seconds left. He has 2 timeouts. He has plenty of time and all the timeouts to make
Justin Herbert getting loose and going for the slide there so he doesn't force a fumble, but a nice 12-yard pickup there. And whoa!
What an absolute bullet being sent.
Justin Herbert tossing a dime inside the 10 down to the 7 now. So first and goal, the Chargers don't want overtime. They want to win.
Austin Eckler gets tackled in the backfield, loses a yard.
It's like he just stopped holding the control. His batteries died, I think.
I wouldn't be surprised. He's plugging him in right now. He still has a big display.
He's
Gonna come out in an empty.
Justin Herbert to Mike Williams on that left-hand side, and Mike Williams fumbles. Dean picks it up. And will Justin Herbert be able to stop him? Nope. Justin Herbert not good on the tackle there. One of the offensive linemen having to bring him down. On this left-hand side, 3rd and goal. Loss of 1 on that last play makes it at the 8-yard line. This is going to be a crucial play call here. As much as I want to look at CJ's game right now, we are focused solely on this one. And touchdown, Mike Williams. Los Angeles Chargers puts 6 on the board. So pending this extra point, it's either a 3-point game or a 4-point game.
And if you're Alex, you're really hoping that they mess up this kick, and Dicker is not as good of a kicker.
And as you say that, Dicker the kicker makes the kick. So 4-point game now in Cincinnati. 9 seconds left. 2 timeouts. So this is a must-score drive right here. And we are going to get the little squib. Wilcox picks it up. Almost gets loose. So 6 seconds left. It is a Hail Mary attempt at the 38-yard line.
From the 38, 6 seconds. That's absolute insanity.
I mean, there is a chance that you can get something in low and get a little bit closer for the Hail Mary, but nope. 5 wide receivers out there. Absolutely trying to go for the touchdown right here on this play. So Joe Burrow dropping back. Pressure coming. Whips it out left and gets hands on the ball, but Jamar Chase not able to pull it in. Still 1 second left. So this, for real, will be the last play of the game.
For real. As in our right game, CJ and his edge rushers have absolutely destroyed Tom Brady in the pocket. 2nd and 17.
That game is still scoreless. We're focused on the other one right now.
1 second left. Can Alex make it happen? Hot routes like no tomorrow. T. Higgins is going back and forth.
Everyone pray to your individual God, please. Oh my goodness. This is why they call it a Hail Mary.
Burrow dropping really far back.
Whoa, Jamar Chase! And that's intercepted by Derwin James.
He's going to try to return it, but...
Absolutely, getting caught up on his own players, fortunately. But that is going to be the game, so we do get... is that... No, that was still game 1.
That's game 1.
Yeah, wow. So game 1 going to Wayne State College. We can go ahead and focus here on Psychic. I don't think I have changed the team names here. I have not. So let me do that real quick. He is playing as the Chargers. And Old Dominion is playing as the Bucks.
We got a 2nd and 13 for CJ on that run route. I don't know where that came from. It looked like he was going to run the ball.
I'm enjoying you. I'm glad you're here.
Listen, you were doing it at the beginning. I'm doing it now. We got to share.
I'm still not sure about the English language. I struggled with it at the beginning of this stream. But now, CJ here, bringing everyone in close. Nice little kind of bunch formation. And everybody's going to be crossing around the middle. Austin Eckler switching over to that left-hand side. He's going to stay blocking for this one. And 2 defenders up there just managed to slap him in the back. Keenan Allen drops that one. If you punch me in the kidney, I drop a ball too.
Yeah, there's that.
So
As CJ is going to punt it away.
Yeah, 4th and 13. You don't really have much of a choice, especially backed up to your own 17. So Scott booting that one. It's going to be a shorter punt.
Tompkins does get a few yards back on the 48. Really not what you like to see as post-university. But,
I see
score
a
this
tie.
game.
I was going to say,
Score this game.
I've seen worse.
All you have to do is cover up Brady's, first 4 seconds in the pocket, and then after that, your edge rushers will get to him.
Oh, wow. Wide open Chris Godwin on that one. Fortunately, the animation slows him down. If not, he would have been full speed to the end zone. But does go out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 now here for this Tom Brady-led offense. Not going to get to say that too often in the future, so I'm going to enjoy it while I can. And Julio Jones catches that one coming across the middle down at the 7-yard line. So 1st and goal now for this Buccaneers team.
No huddle. 2 minutes left on the clock.
And we're not going to get a play call before the 2-minute warning here. So smart move by the Buccaneers there. Just gives the Chargers team a little bit less time on the clock.
From the 7. Handoff.
Interesting run attempt there as he tried to cut back to the outside, but Rachaad White wasn't able to find any extra space. Not really sure why they're not using Leonard Fournette. I thought it was due to substitute the last game, but this is just straight up Leonard Fournette's not on the roster.
Yeah. Another throwaway.
A little too high there. Ends up in the back of the end zone. But 3rd and goal now from the 9. Can CJ stop this attack? So far has slowed it down once he got inside the red zone. Oh, wow. Covered it up perfectly. I don't know if you saw what he was doing up there with that safety, but just kept that whole bubble on that center part there occupied.
You just wait and wait and wait, and eventually your edge rushers, Khalil Mack, getting in there and just absolutely destroying Tom Brady through the backfield.
So far, they haven't been as aggressive in this matchup as they were the last one. Definitely saw more pressure from Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack coming off of those edges like you mentioned. So hoping that kind of opens up maybe in these last final minute of the half or even in the 3rd and 4th quarter. And, there's going to be a switch up now by Wayne State College. Instead of the Chargers, they will be running the Philadelphia Eagles. So now when I say the Eagles have scored, you don't know if I'm talking about Post or Philadelphia.
It's a normal day in Madden.
Normal day in Madden, that's right. Austin Eckler coming off the Texas route, and he's just going to sit.
No huddle going here for CJ and the Chargers. He's looking to get downfield. Minute on the clock.
Same exact route, but instead goes for Guyton over the top there. Austin Eckler was wide open underneath, but went for the extra yards instead of the yak. Clock keeps winding down. Keenan Allen grabs that one, kind of just turns around to grab that. That was a beautiful pitch and catch there.
And a timeout for CJ. 30 seconds on the clock. He's made it pretty far. He's looking for a touchdown here.
And our game is back here on the left-hand side. Game 2 of this LiftedKeyNote versus Wayne State College matchup. Like I mentioned, Wayne State switching to the Philadelphia Eagles. Fumble. Buccaneers scoop it. Shaq Barrett running all the way downfield. No white jerseys around him. Touchdown, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The second big defensive play here so far in this game as they go out to a 10-point lead. Night and day difference out of this Tampa Bay team compared to the last game.
Wow. And just CJ was given not enough time. There's a lot of outrage going on in the other game.
That is why Miles Sanders getting loose off of that run, and that is good for about 61 yards. I was going to say 70.
61 and 2 rushes for Miles Sanders. He is having a great game, too.
I want to be Miles Sanders when I grow up. You think it's
Good
possible?
Good luck with your back.
Oh. Way to put me on blast.
Herbert.
Is that a rush by Herbert? No, okay. I was not paying attention to that one. My apologies.
15 seconds left in the half for CJ and the Chargers against the Buccaneers. As Alex's defense is going to...
Are you kidding me? 2 Cincinnati Bengals defensive players get hands on the ball, tip it up, but nobody able to come down with it as they get another attempt here on the 14-yard line. 3rd and 11 for the Philadelphia Eagles.
And I saw Alex jump up from his chair, and I was hoping that there was something good for our Eagles, I should say, but not what you want to see. Another swat out of the air that could have been a pick.
All of these could have been interceptions here. Can hear the frustration coming out of the competition room.
And in CJ's game, he just absolutely threw a dime to one of his receivers and just let the ball fly right by him. 7 seconds left in the half. In this left game, Alex going to play keep away. He keeps the Eagles and Wayne State College to 3. Peter does not get any points before the half. I don't remember who's receiving after the half this time. I apologize. You can hear some very upset players on the side of in the other room for post.
Yeah, they when things don't go their way, they tend to believe the developers over at EA are personally doing this to them. All right, I will be right back.
As T. Higgins comes down with a beautiful ball in the first quarter. Alex on offense again gets the ball down to the 46. 3 minutes left in the quarter. Looking to score here, as we know Alex is very good for. Throws it
Quick
very
lap dance
high,
for you, Chris. Thank you.
but just a little too much pressure. Burrow does not get it to his receiver. I believe that was T. Higgins.
I'll believe you.
Thank you. That was him. That was CJ on a run for another fumble as ODU is absolutely destroying the Chargers in this second game, forcing a lot of fumbles thus far.
I mean, that's what you want to see. I mean, unfortunately, it's happening to us, but good on the Old Dominion University player on making those adjustments, seeing what needed to change. And, I mean, it's paying off. Not playing the same game he did game 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a handoff there is good for about 2 yards. 4 rushes over only 6 yards here in this game so far for Rachaad White. Once again, I reiterate, where is Leonard Fournette? And a cut back by Joe Mixon. That one's going to be up to the 31-yard line.
Really good on the skill expression on the sticks for Alex. Joe Mixon just got nerfed recently, lost his superstar powers, but he's still putting in work for Alex with the user controls. As Alex is going to motion T. Higgins, 1st and 10 on the 31.
Joe Mixon in there to block. Oh,
Tyler
touchdown caught. Cincinnati Bengals put 6 on the board pending the extra point and take the lead here in this game against the Philadelphia Eagles led by Wayne State College. And on the right-hand side, another touchdown for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as they extend their lead to 17 points here in the third quarter. Looking like we may get a Game 3 out of Old Dominion University.
Yeah, we're looking for Game 3 in Alex's game as well, as he just got his touchdown. Yeah. AJ on the 6 gets it back to the 25. Just brought it out.
Switching ball carrier to conservative there, I saw, which is a smart move, not wanting to cough up any fumbles.
Any more fumbles?
Any more fumbles, absolutely. And Miles Sanders trying to do the exact same thing he did earlier in the first quarter, but not nearly as lucky there. Only up to the 27-yard line, blown up for only a 2-yard gain. On the right-hand side, Justin Herbert lined up, making some adjustments there on the line. Once again, Austin Eckler going back to block. Mike Williams picked that one up out of the air, and that is down to the 46-yard line. No huddle offense there. Jalen Hurts is 0 for 3.
Wow. And that throw was almost an interception.
Beautiful cut there by Austin Eckler. Picking up another 8 there. I cannot brain today.
2nd and 2 for CJ.
Oh my God.
Absolutely destroyed in the backfield.
Wow, as I say that, Quez Watkins catches a dime pass from Jalen Hurts, bringing it inside the red zone down to the 19-yard line. 60 yards completed in the air. I had just said 0 for 3, and it's my own fault. I gave the old caster curse. Miles Sanders on that left-hand side. Oh, spin move. Oh, filthy spin move there.
I felt physical pain when I saw that spin move.
I felt physical pain watching the Justin Herbert sack.
That too.
He's going to pee a little blood. Just a little bit. And Miles Sanders again, enough with a first down, moving the chains up inside the 8-yard line now in the red zone. And that was almost an interception there by Justin Herbert. And that is going to be a forfeit there on behalf of Psychic as they get ready for Game 3. So we will focus in here on Lifted Keynote versus Wayne State College.
The first quarter ends. 7-3 game. How are we feeling?
I mean, both of these are winnable series. Alex definitely needs to keep the clamps on this defense, watch those deep passes. And try to, if he wants to run, let him run. Just have people up deep to prevent big runs.
Yeah. Alex likes to go for those double mug blitzes. And, when you see that, that's kind of what allowed Jalen Hurts, to throw such a deep ball.
And that one should have been an interception there for the Cincinnati Bengals. I don't know what is going on with these animations, but just not getting any to bounce his way.
Absolutely. 3rd and goal for the Eagles. The other Eagles, not
our Eagles. Yep. And handoff to Miles Sanders right there. And that was beautifully read by the defense for a minimal gain. I believe it was just 1 yard.
Very good user.
4th and goal. They're just going to go for the field goal here. Rather walk away with some points than no points. And great kick right there by the Philadelphia Eagles to bring the game within 1 point.
And there's still so much time on the clock for Alex to really just do what he has to do.
Absolutely. And here we go. Game 3 getting started now for CJ versus Old Dominion University. And you kind of disappeared into the void, my friend.
I definitely did.
And there you are. Look at that. A wild Chris has appeared.
Perfection. Great timing.
All right, so Buccaneers will be the first ones to receive the ball here in Game 3.
Joe Burrow dropping back very far. Gets a throw out of sack. Doesn't end up losing anything for it.
I just realized something. That was a really smart move by Psychic to end that game early. He was down by 17 points. Since he had won his previous game by more than 17 points, he gets home field advantage here in Game 3. Whereas if he had let the game continue, he would have lost that advantage. So
that's a very good point.
I know he did not think of that. I know he was just frustrated, but he accidentally did the right thing.
Definitely considered that. It was definitely in his, on his mind.
You give him too much credit. All right, Joe Burrow dropping back all the way. He's going to roll out and throw that one away. Smart move to wait until he got a few steps away from that pocket so that he wouldn't get hit with the intentional grounding.
It's Alex. He waits a little too long to go for those very deep passes.
Absolutely.
He had a wide open tight end across the middle. This time, not so much. He's going to wait.
User covering it perfectly. R1 is wide
plenty
open.
of
I don't know
time.
why he didn't throw to him. And that's an interception by Blankenship. Wow, and there's no one there to stop him. One tackler missed, and that was all he needed to walk into the end zone.
We'll go for 2 to make this a full 2-score game. Is not good. So Alex is still within 1 score, or it would have been anyways, but he will, have the advantage on that side of things. As CJ, on the other side of things, to play some defense from his own 35, where he with plenty of time.
Rolling out now, defense coming in hot, and he just throws that one away.
Roll out to the side, those edge rushers are going to shred their blocks immediately. They're coming straight for you. Especially for Tom Brady when he's not the fastest quarterback out of the pocket.
What? I've seen his combine footage. Oh, speaking of combine footage, look at Joe Burrow getting lost there. Down to the 43-yard line, an 18-yard rush by the man with no ACL.
Don't put disrespect on your face, Steve.
Hey, my wife wants to leave me for Joe Burrow, okay? I can have whatever beef I want.
Fair enough. That's a very good point there.
So last year, before they went to, when they were in the AFC Championship, before they went to the Super Bowl, she bet with me. She's like, if the Bengals win, whoa, a dime to Jamar Chase as he hits the gritty.
I believe that was a free-form completion, just absolutely straight on the streak out of the bench. And,
and we get a doinked it.
Not something you love to see, as it's still a 1-point game for Alex.
This has been the weirdest game score-wise I think I've casted in a while. So, 13-12. How often do you get to see that in Madden?
Yeah, that's something. You know what would have made it better?
Did we miss a Tampa Bay touchdown?
Oh, you totally missed a Tampa Bay touchdown.
We are terrible.
We're talking about Joe Burrow, so it's okay.
It is understandable. But as I was saying with Joe Burrow, my wife bet me that if they win, she wanted a T-shirt of him when he won the national championship with LSU. So we own a shirt with him just smoking the cigar with LSU, and that's what she wore for the Super Bowl that year when they got demolished by the Rams.
You hate to see it.
I bet on the Rams that game. I didn't hate to see anything.
But now, Jalen Ramsey coming over to be Jalen Dolphinsy.
I know that
for Miami.
Miami is going to be cracked in this game next season. Two wide receiver ones alone. The fastest running back in the game, Raheem Mostert. They just honestly, it's the quarterback that's the X factor for me. I don't like
down
Tua.
For CJ, 4th and 1. To Eckler, gets across, and that's what matters. We can move the sticks.
Catches it before the first down and rolls his way in there. Those are always so scary to watch. And speaking of which, Miles Sanders kind of pinballing his way up the field there for a minimal gain, but still moves the chains. Is that CJ Spiller?
I think that's what that was. I was very confused about who that was, but
CJ Spiller is on the Chargers? Just when you think you know everything about Madden, CJ Spiller's on the Chargers.
What about football?
Yeah. Let's see here. Nice little I formation here from the Eagles. I hear some words of frustration coming out of that lab, and that might be why right there. Another big gain by Miles Sanders, 13 rushes for 125 yards, as Justin Herbert, once again, a little blood in his pee later. 4th and 17 for this Chargers team.
Alex on defense is having a really hard time controlling these runs from Sanders. He gets a good read on that one.
That has nothing to do with the skill set of Miles Sanders, whereas they just have the best offensive line in the game. I'm surprised that we're not seeing some more like option plays, maybe more of those stretch runs. He tends to be keeping it inside the center there for Miles Sanders. So I expect to see that adjustment made in the second half, especially if this game stays as close as it is.
Yeah. Alex with another mid blitz on 3rd and 7. Deep ball.
Oh, intercepted. Gets both feet in, and that will be a touchback there. So gets the ball at the 20-yard line with 23 seconds left and 1 timeout on the clock. So expect to see him working these sidelines, trying to get that extra time that he can muster.
And that's a huge interception for Alex.
Absolutely, man.
It's going to allow him to, keep his slight lead, keep the Eagles' offense off the field.
Drop the word slight to keep his lead. And Jamar Chase catching that one and grabbed up by the ankle. Call him Achilles. 37-yard line now, 17 seconds left. No timeouts, though. So if a receiver does go down inbounds, going to need to call for a spike very quickly.
Another deep run for Jamar Chase. Doesn't actually get it. Wasting clock here. What's he looking for? Joe Burrow has a lot of time in the pocket.
And Joe Burrow is just going to try to run this out and get out of bounds. Nope, just throws it away, but still at the 37-yard line, 2nd and 10. Going to go for the field goal here, make it a 4-point game if he makes it. Philadelphia did have the option to ice him, but did not take it. Money McPherson, the name says it all. Field goal is good. And that is a 4-point lead now for Post-University Eagles in this game as Alex is looking to send this to Game 3. Meanwhile, in Game 3 for Psychic WB against Old Dominion University, Julio Jones on a little out route right there is only good for 2. Down by only 7 here. Needs a defensive stop here. And handoff to Rashad White. He's going to be tackled twice for good measure.
And you really don't like to see it. You really can hope that CJ does get this stop because you don't want anything more than 3 points.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, kind of knocking on the door of field goal range. A sack right here would kick him just outside of it.
Really praying for your superstar edge rushers to kind of make some pressure on the quarterback.
I believe Ryan Suckup
Tyler Boyd
open.
all open.
I need to re-watch that play and see exactly how he got wide open like that. Somebody messed up somewhere.
Somebody messed up somewhere. Somebody got pushed in the way that they shouldn't have, and it's a...
Whoa! And he catches that with speed, too, so that's going straight into the end zone. No question about it. Hate to see when a defender grabs the ball in stride because there's really nothing you can do. Any of the offensive players are running that way. It takes too much for them to turn around and catch up to that defensive player. So great play right there. Great read by Wayne State College.
Very smart decision here. Not going to go for the 2 points again. Just going to take his easy one and kick it back to LiftedKeyNote.
Because that keeps him with that 3-point lead now. So he needs a touchdown to win it, and a field goal only ties it up. And there's a perfect timing user pick by CJ running up the sideline. Tom Brady with the hit stick? Did Tom Brady just lower his shoulder?
Tom Brady just destroyed that cornerback as he came
Old Dominion University is doing things that have never been seen before.
Like benching Leonard Fournette.
Like benching Leonard Fournette. Doing hit sticks with Tom Brady. This is a unique game here. And Jamar Chase coming down with that one. A lot of work for a 2-yard gain.
Timeout Buccaneers, it appears, in the second quarter here. Trying to preserve as much clock time as they can.
Absolutely. All right, I will leave you with Chris for just a moment. I'll be right back. After a word from
Joe Burrow with a beautiful dime to Hayden Hurst. And he's going to go down just outside the 45. Looking for something else again. As Eckler on the 8-yard line, 2nd and 7 for CJ. As we have some crazy games going on here. Eckler, just makes it down to the 3. 3rd and 2 for him. All he needs is 2 yards to get a refresh of downs, but it's much easier to get in the end zone. Not that down, for sure. 4th and 3 for CJ. Wonder if he's going to just go bring out Dicker the kicker and go for his extra points, his 3, as Alex on the left side going to look for his own plays, hot routes, as Dicker the kicker comes out for CJ, and he's going to get his 3. Alex 2nd and 10 over here, as we're 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Come out a very wide formation against a cover 4. PA. Beautiful throw to Jamar Chase. Absolute dime. But there's an illegal man downfield, which is going to call the touchdown back, which brings out some very strong words from our Eagles in the other room. And CJ, in his game on the right, is going to... he's going to receive after the half.
All right, I missed anything interesting?
Oh, yeah, you missed a great thing. It was 4 verticals out of Alex here, as he throws to Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon out of the backfield. Get off me! And then takes a mean hit afterwards, but still throwing that defender back like a child. And Guyton catches that one in stride, bringing it past midfield down to the 48.
They're not giving me any time to explain.
I'm sorry.
He threw 4 verts, threw Jamar Chase touchdown for like
Eckler out of the backfield this time. Another big play right there. Justin Herbert now 5 for 5. Definitely needs to start throwing the ball a little bit more, as it appears to be working. CJ starting to take advantage of the holes in this defense. Another Texas route from Eckler, but that one's going to Everett. Big tight end across the middle, down to the 24-yard line, 2nd and 2.
Burrow dropping back, very deep. Going to run out to the sidelines and do a throwaway. Absolutely pelting that poor man holding the sticks.
And Austin Eckler on a rush attempt there is going to be blown up. It looks like this defense is trying to focus out on that run. So once again, I reiterate to CJ, throw the can't use that word ball.
As in Alex's game, he is going to get held to a 4th and 8. He's going to get his 3 points and going to look for another kickoff here.
Tied up game over there against Wayne State College. Needs to win this one to force game 3, whereas CJ needs to win this one to win the series. If not, he will fall to 4 and 3 on the season.
Oh no, 4th and inches goes horribly wrong on the QB sneak. As we are now with the Bucks on offense.
Sorry, everyone. My wife is pregnant and calling, making sure the baby's not coming. We are back.
2nd and 10 for the other Eagles against our Eagles.
Stop confusing me.
It's so much fun. As we have another mid-blitz coming out for Alex in his game.
Anderson dropping back deep, expecting the long bomb to Quez Watkins. That has been the only pass that has worked for Jalen Hurts. 1 for 7 on this game, but that one was one. Mike Evans gets loose. J.C. Jackson ain't fast enough to catch him. And there it is. Wow. Touchdown, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tough to see it. But, I mean, absolutely climbing the ladder there and just getting caught in between those 2 defenders. It looks like they kind of hit each other. But, wow, this has just been...
2 defenders.
This is just mind-blowing. I mean, Psychic had control of that first game, and ever since that game ended, it's like we're seeing an entirely different player coming out of Old Dominion.
As the Eagles player was forced to punt by Alex's defense.
Yes, Frosty, Slap Munchkin is what I'll name him. Just for you. I'm going to get sued by Dunkin' Donuts, but it'll be worth it.
What's your current kid's name?
So, great question. So, I am Slap Donuts. My son is Slap Burgers. My niece is Slap Pizza. And my wife is Slap Wife, because that's just an hilarious name.
Well, maybe not on stream.
Well, okay, yeah, that's true. All right. It's funny in context. All right, Tyler Boyd catching that one on the sideline.
God.
What a dime.
And a clock saver, as they're going to have, apparently not a clock saver.
Nope, so that only...
by Madden.
No, yeah, so out of bounds will stop the clock once you're inside. I believe it's like 4 minutes left in either half. So if it's the first half, yeah, inside 4 minutes. So in real football, it only matters for those 4 minutes. In Madden, if you have like 4-minute quarters, then for the entire second quarter and the entire fourth quarter, out of bounds will stop the clock.
I see. But we play on 5 here in the ECAC.
Yep. Oh, high pass there, and that's going to be intercepted by Ryan.
It was a risky throw from Justin Herbert, but it's going to the house, and Ryan's just going to bring it for a pick 6. You really don't like to see that.
I mean, it was a dangerous pass by CJ. If it had paid off, we would have been ecstatic, as that would have probably gone for a touchdown, but unfortunately, another one of those situations where the algorithm is not on our side.
Yes. And Alex over here, the third quarter just finished. We're at the start of the fourth, and he is looking for a touchdown.
Oh, Hayden Hurst, one man to beat. He hits the spin move on him and lowers the shoulder. Touchdown, Bengals.
Wow, and you just...
That's what we get to look forward of next year's Carolina team. You know, Hayden Hurst will be there. Former first-round pick. I'm really surprised that the Bengals let him go, but they do got to make some cap space to pay all of these back-to-back AFC champions. Wow, another nice catch there. But a lot to overcome here for this Los Angeles Chargers team.
They don't even get to see their own lines. 3rd and a minute on the clock. That's a throwaway for Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert? I don't know his first name.
I just read what Frosty wrote. I'm not repeating it on stream, but I agree.
It's much better.
Austin Eckler catches that one, like diving for it, essentially. So 3rd and 1, still all the momentum on the side of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So that play art looks like an EKG right now. And Keenan Allen catching that one and falling with the defender past the 12-yard line down to the 11.
Another no huddle. CJ really needs to get this ball in the end zone. Save as much clock time so we can hope.
Oh my God, Levante David climbed the ladder for that one. And he's going to be tackled inside the end zone, so that will be a touchback. And that is going to be the end of that series, unfortunately. So we will just focus in here on this matchup now.
And
will this work?
Is this game 3?
It did not work. This is game 3 for Alex, I believe. No, this is game 2.
Game 2?
This is game 2. You're right.
Game 2.
This is game 2. So a win here by Alex will force game 3, whereas a loss will end the series right here, and somehow would mean that Chris was the only one who won a series today for Madden.
A very scary thought.
To anyone at home, you may not recognize how significant that is, but it's huge. You've come a long way, man. I'm so proud.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Oh, and a deep ball there. Early breakup. Cincinnati Bengals weren't letting that one happen that easy.
As Alex with the mid-blitz is really just trying to break through the best O-line in the game and having varied success thus far.
Now, one of the great adjustments that I've seen so far from...
Oh,
is that it? Oh, my goodness. That looked like an interception. But one of the great adjustments I've seen is when he's calling those blitz, he's taking one of the linebackers and immediately dropping back into coverage, knowing that Quez Watkins is going to try to get over the top there. He let it happen to him once. He doesn't want to let it happen again.
And a 4th and 10 going for it as the other Eagles. Alex going up.
And did he get the toes down? He did. First and
Wow.
goal. Wayne State College is not going down without a fight.
That cover 2 man, it's always weak outside on the corners there. And that bench is just absolutely beautiful to play against it.
He's using Anderson, and he manages to cut back in and touchdown as the ghost-like looking Nick Sirianni celebrates on the sidelines. Why did he look dead?
You should see Mike McDaniel in Madden.
Really?
It's
oh,
incredible.
My goodness. All right, so we got a tied ball game here with 2:27 left. So expect to see some clock milking by Alex, where he wants to be the last one holding the ball here with all zeros.
Absolutely.
And that is going to end up out for a
penalty flag?
Yeah, a penalty anyway.
Whatever that's called.
We get the ball at the 40-yard line. That's all that matters. I swear, I am so broken today. But Joe Mixon, bobbing and weaving there. Not enough for the first down, but still a great run of 8 yards.
With the way that Alex is using Joe Mixon, you'd think that he still had his superstar powers as he is mixing up the Eagles' defense.
He's done most of his work receiving. So far, only 2 carries on the game, which is surprising. Offensive line for the Bengals isn't necessarily the best, but there's a first down break and 1 tackle. 3 rushes now for 21 yards. So the rushes have been productive. They've just come few and far between. So about to cross the midfield line, or no, already crossing the midfield line. And cutting back. Gain of 1.5, 2 on the play. So worthwhile.
As Alex is just getting all-out blitz now, so looking to see what's the defensive and offensive adjustments going into the 2nd and 9.
I expect to see the play action come in right now. Nope, still a handoff here. He's going to keep leading into those handoffs, hoping that the defense is going to kind of drop down, and then he'll be able to uncork one to, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, or your boy, Jamar Chase.
Not my boy. My boy is Justin Jefferson.
That's true. That's your dad. All right.
Oh, my.
Swapping everything up is now Joe Burrow's X Factor mode is almost activated. That should activate it. Tyler Boyd there on the right-hand side. The clock keeps ticking. 30 seconds left in this game. And as we wind down, I expect to see a timeout as he goes for the field goal. And there it is. 3 seconds left on the clock.
I was beginning to get a little concerned as I was hoping...
And there it is. We're going to get the ice now. Yep, there it is. All or nothing here. That's going to be a perfect kick.
Wow.
Beautiful to win the game. And that is going to force game 3. So a lot of game 3s happening today.
Thank God not for me.
Yeah, you closed yours out early. So we are going to take a quick break while we let them get set up for this next match. Thank you all for tuning in.
Right back.
Oh. There we go. Welcome back, everybody. It is game 3 now in our matchup against LiftedKeyNote versus Wayne State College. Why does this look all weird? What is this, like, random black bar here?
That is fascinating.
I'm very confused. What? Don't know why it's looking like this, but we're just going to ride it out.
Who needs it?
As we're getting some adjustments being made here, and Los Angeles Chargers will be starting out on offense.
Wayne State opting to go back to...
Oh my goodness, and an immediate cut into, oh, thank goodness, Austin Eckler was tripped up before he can get into that secondary. So one rush for 16 yards to start this game off. Not exactly what Alex wants to see. A lot of frustrations, a lot of emotions coming out of that comp room after the matchups we have had today. And another run by Austin Eckler, not nearly as fruitful. Only a 2-yard gain, making it 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, and apparently when you use the Chargers at Cincinnati, it somehow manages to work for you. So he went back to his old reliable, which shows some good things for Wayne State.
If you say so.
As another throw out of sack in 3rd and 8 for Wayne State.
There we go. I think I figured out why. Oh. There we go. Now it's actually fixed. That was bothering me. And big sack right there. Nope, he manages to throw the ball out. So no sack on that play, but does force the 4th down. I expect to see a very angry Alex in this game.
He's out for blood.
He is out for blood. I pray for the sake of all the sleeping dogs in this neighborhood that he does win. Because if not, they will be woken up.
So it's out of bounds at the 18. That's a pretty good punt for Scott.
I could punt better.
You don't have knees.
Shut up. The fans don't need to know that.
Well, listen. Just throwing it out there. As the Bengals, very close to their first momentum builder power thing here.
Yeah, that's the beauty of home field advantage is you usually start with some momentum, and forcing that 4th down definitely had it swing in their direction.
Going back about,
down at the 2, a huge sack right there. Loss of 16 on that first play from scrimmage for the Cincinnati Bengals. So Joe Burrow dropping back as far as he could, and both edge rushers managed to beat their man.
Wow.
Need to see some faster plays out of this Cincinnati Bengals team. And a run by Joe Mixon trying to give himself some extra room is only good for 2 yards. So 3rd and a mile now.
You're really just looking at this.
I got to lean back. I'm just like way too...
Yeah, you are in there. You're focused. You're ready.
Yeah,
That's okay. I understand.
Trying to make it so you're in camera too there. Where are you? There you are.
No worry, I can slide over. We can hold hands a little bit. It's okay.
Look, this could be you guys, but you don't cast Madden.
Seriously.
Why did it switch now?
As Burrow, what is that? As he somehow avoids a safety running in the end zone.
Is this? Oh, it's on auto frame. That's why.
That would make a lot of sense. I'm gonna be honest. So now you got to spin it back.
Nope, I just got to do this. Boom.
And we'll punt it out of the end zone to the Chargers 30. Gets it back to the 37.
Where's my cuddle time with Slap? Goes Frosty.
Whoa. Let's be honest. The real key here is me, all right? Honestly, the real key...
Guys, don't fight over me. Let's watch some Madden.
As a handoff to Eckler is a loss for 3 yards, and I believe a perfect user blitz there to stop the play from that linebacker.
When did the Cincinnati Bengals lose the ball?
He punted it out of the end zone.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God! Yes, he Bates the third with that superstar X Factor or whatever it's called, with that just leaping interception across the field.
Oh my God, that
And
was a
Alex
user pick too.
Alex is right back in the game.
mean, nobody was out of it. Still tied 0-0, but X is open across, but couldn't turn around in time to find him. Jamar Chase was there, though.
Free form.
Nicely done. Second, 2 for 2 now for 23 yards for Joe Burrow. I don't English good anymore.
Oh, you should have seen the first throw. He ran around in the end zone and somehow passed it to Hayden Hurst to get it from being a safety. It was incredible.
Whatever works.
Yeah, we're going to have to watch that back on the VOD because it was stressful.
Tyler Boyd on the streak, in motion, out wide. Oh, my goodness. That was a dangerous pass as both the defender and receiver were no longer in motion. It was whoever had the jump first was going to get that, and that does go to Davis. So interception by the Los Angeles Chargers, as these two teams are essentially just playing catch.
Yeah, they really are. It's a bit of a kick and catch, a punt to an interception for another interception.
I can't with Frosty, man. So, all right, I didn't stand you up. I was distracted by the amount of people, including ones I'm related to, who were in the lab yesterday. As for today, nice run by Austin Eckler there, making a lot of Bengals miss on the way up the field. Gets to the 44-yard line and moves the chains.
The stick work was incredible for Wayne State. But honestly, after throwing that interception to Alex, you're just going to keep running this ball if you're given the opportunity because holy moly.
Absolutely. I mean, Alex has proven time and time again he will weed out those bad passes. So it's no surprise that Wayne State is looking to focus on the ground game here to prevent some of those turnovers.
Absolutely.
It almost sounds like I know what I'm talking about.
It almost does. Yeah, no, you're actually big buzzwords thrown out there. You're also
appreciate it.
End of the first quarter, still
I studied
0-0 game.
This is a nail biter. Could be anyone's game. Seriously.
A lot of action for a 0-0 game, I would say.
That's the beauty of interceptions is they count. You just don't count as points.
They count momentum. I'll tell you that.
Exactly.
2nd and 6 going to turn into a 3rd and 6. Really nice run defense there from Alex.
At the 2:45 mark, this has been the longest Madden stream we have ever put together here at Post University. 4 different matchups and multiple games for each.
Oh my God!
Wow, another perfect timing user pick there. Is that Jesse Bates?
Jesse Bates the third again.
Oh my goodness, Jesse Bates is he's trying to win MVP.
I'm ready to give it to him.
All right, to our viewers who are joining us, you're at the tail end of what has been a almost 3-hour long stream, and Joe Mixon putting in the work there. I told you to run some more.
I'm sorry for those of you who just had your eardrums absolutely eviscerated, but here we are with a beautiful run from Joe Mixon as Alex is trying to get his superstar factors back in the game, as you can clearly tell.
Absolutely. I mean, the last game, he didn't lean too much on... Oh, no! Worst case scenario on an option! It's fumbled! Oh, thank goodness one of the players was able to get there in time, but that is a heartbreaker right there. You can run 100 of those in one, that will happen, but...
Well, it really doesn't help when you try to lob it forward into the defender's chest.
Listen, okay, he thought he was Casper. Another big run.
Stick work for 9 yards, 9 and a little bit more.
That is absolutely all the patience that I'm talking about. Remember how I pointed out earlier in the season, I should say, if you're holding that boost button, you're going to get the blockers to shed those tackles a lot faster. I mean, the tacklers to shed those blocks a lot faster.
Yes.
Now, if you don't, not only do they not shed their blocks as fast, but it also gives you a lot more of that maneuverability. So when you're seeing Austin Eckler just quickly kind of move his shoulders around and is able to bob and weave, it's because he's not hitting that Whoa!
Another interception.
This should be
Justin Herbert,
a touchdown.
Can Justin Herbert make the tackle?
Absolutely
Does it.
not.
He slaps on, runs away, gives him the pick 6.
So it took 3 interceptions, but one of them finally went to the house. This time it wasn't Jesse Bates III. It was number 26, whose name I do not know. Thank you. Glad you're here, Chris, because I can't read.
what can I say? I'm here whenever you need me.
I appreciate it.
As long as I've already played my match 2 hours ago. Actually, more like 3 now.
Yeah, seriously. It has been quite the afternoon here. Another kick by Money McPherson there, and a touchback for the Los Angeles Chargers. Second quarter here is what has been a long series. I know both these players must just be tired of the ins and outs of this match.
I'm tired and I'm not even doing anything.
Well, don't tell the people. We're having a great time. Very energized. Happy to be here.
I'm tired watching it. I'll tell you that much.
No, shut up!
You know who's really tired? Justin Herbert running out to the sidelines. Gets the throwaway just before the sack. And he's 0 for 6 with 3 interceptions.
Hey, that is impressive. I believe all 3 interceptions were not just user picks. One of them was a user lurk. So very, very, very impressive. Alex is he's playing a little aggravated. A little fire under him right now.
Listen, let's just say he's getting some of the picks that he had missed out on last game. But 3rd and 2nd for the Chargers here.
Oh, he's trying to collect all those interceptions he missed out on. And
Herbert under center. Beautiful bench, just
Mike
out
Williams
to the
climbing
corner.
the ladder again. The same play over and over and over. Okay, I get it. I get why you're tired now.
Mm-hmm. You can only watch so many high balls to Eckler and Williams before. Ooh, wow!
Another one to Isaiah Spiller.
As he comes across and moves the chains just a little bit more on the 29-yard now. 2 minutes left. 2-minute warning does come across.
CJ Spiller's not on the Chargers. That's Isaiah Spiller.
Yeah, I noticed it wasn't a C when it came across underneath for the run, and I was very confused at what you were saying.
That's why I was so confused when I saw CJ Spiller.
I was confused at what you were saying.
Another big run there by Austin Eckler. He's tackled hard at the 14, but so far, there's that 13 rushes for 109 total yards.
I think that's 109 total yards.
Oh, total yards altogether because Justin Herbert also has an arm. Carry on.
Yeah, I mean, he only threw for about 10 of those yards.
Oh, and that one is tackled for a loss of 3. So hopefully we could see a little bit more of this from the Cincinnati Bengals defense as they're trying to make some adjustments to stop the bleeding here. And so still holding on to the lead, but
another stretch play.
How well this offense has been rolling along. Another run there by Austin Eckler. And the first timeout will be used by the Cincinnati Bengals as we are approaching halftime. So at the 9-yard line, 3rd and 4, 1:14 left. Cincinnati Bengals are looking to prevent the touchdown and hopefully get the ball back.
Eckler out to the outside. Somehow gets out of that block.
Absolutely best case scenario on that play for the Post University Eagles. Not only pushed him out of bounds, it was a loss as well. And stops the clock. So, you winning all around with this. And the field goal is good. Nice kick there. I mean, essentially a layup from that close. You don't even get extra points in that close anymore.
You know, if you went back about 20 more yards, you would get extra points if you're in the XFL.
Oh, that's true. Oh my, they need to make an XFL game. That would be so sick with the way their rules are.
My head hurts enough watching this game. I can't keep track of this and other rules. Evans gets
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, call me. I'll gladly work with you on your XFL game.
And the shameless plug from our
absolutely
fearless team
I'm
manager.
Always looking for work, man. Soon to be father of 2.
Good point. You could use that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson money.
Absolutely. I wouldn't even want the money. I just want to rub the bald head for good luck, you know? Oh, nice pass right there to Jamar Chase. Spin move.
Completion.
Oh, makes 2 defenders miss. It takes a 3rd one to grab him down at the 48-yard line. 55 seconds left. Still holding on to those 2 timeouts. I used every bit of breath I had for that.
Clearly not, because you kept talking. As Burrow, running back, gets at the throwaway, saves the clock time. We're on the 48.
So, still plenty of time, especially with those timeouts. So, wise move there to just throw it away, live to fight another down. No need to force anything.
Yeah, definitely don't want to get sacked either. Another PA play over here. as we're
I hear
looking.
some frustrated sounds coming, and that is why there is an interception, unfortunately. Like I said, these two teams was just playing catch, and Bryce Callahan coming out with it, the former Denver Bronco.
Yeah,
I know that because that's my favorite team.
and that's why we're not seeing them in the game.
Shut up!
They are really struggling this past season as we see Eckler go for another run play, which is interesting to see as it looks like he's accepted.
I'm upset. Chris keeps bullying me on stream.
It looks like he's accepted he's only going to get 3. So I would expect. Oh, no, he goes for the pass.
Oh, absolutely has to. Not even in field goal range yet, and manages to come down with that one. Mike Williams, once again, climbing the ladder. All of these high passes to these very tall Chargers wide receivers.
Yeah, and that's 3 for 9 for Justin Herbert. He's run bench twice to get those plays. As another beautiful hit stick is going to bring the clock down. 13 seconds. 34-yard line. They have plenty of time.
Oh
Wow!
my goodness. The quickest little pass there to Everett manages to not only get the
4
first
seconds,
down, but
3
gets them
seconds.
inside the 30 down to the 26-yard line.
We have 3 seconds left.
In
for the
field goal range, absolutely. Going to bring it into a 1-point game so long as they make it. Love to see a block here. You don't see nearly enough field goal blocks. Is that the chair making that noise or your bones cracking? Okay.
That would be me. No, I got my bones all to crack, earlier. As Dicker the kicker, he doesn't ice him.
And right down Main Street there. So field goal is good. A 1-point game. I mean, especially with game 3, not surprised to see how evenly matched these guys are. Both are 5-1 on the season. Both looking to make a statement. Whoever wins this game, I believe, would possess the 2 seed, as next week is the last week of the regular season going into the playoffs. So everything on the line here. The higher the seed, the lower seed you play, making your route to the championship that much easier.
Exactly. As this one's going to go right.
Whoa, did that go out?
It went out.
Oh, I was going to say, I'd never seen that before.
It doinked the pylon and just barely touched the sideline.
If it touches the pylon, then it's technically kind of out.
Technically kind of out, sort of.
Yeah. Depends on what side of the pylon it touches.
Right. Burrow
dropping back.
deep.
Pressure in his face. Jamar Chase! What a reception!
Beautiful freeform completions to Jamar Chase. We've seen a lot of these out of Alex. But he's dropping back deep, looking for the deep ball. He's looking for some serious yardage.
Got to lower the mic volume a little bit because I like to yell when good things happen.
Yes, you do.
I'm hearing some screaming coming out of that room. It makes me nervous. Oh, reaches out, stretches for it. What?
He reeled it in.
Got that? I'm so happy I
moly.
lowered the mic volume. I'm so sorry to your eardrums, people. Wow, did not expect him. I thought that was out of bounds. If I was in Vegas, I would have went all in on that was out of bounds. And,
No way!
Oh my God.
And another interception.
A devastating pick right there after one of the most impressive receptions I've ever seen in this game. I mean, the toe drag swag was on display there.
And here we just see the roller coaster of this game as we are 3 minutes left in the third.
Beautiful tackle there.
That's a crazy hit stick tackle from Alex as he's going to only hold Eckler to 1.
Alex is using the WWE controls, man. That was a nice flying tackle there. And Keenan Allen made about 3 guys miss. It took the 4th defender to bring him down. But Justin Herbert only 6 for 12 in this game with 2 interceptions. So 50% completion percentage isn't very promising.
And Alex really has to pick up on these bench plays that Justin Herbert is going for. He's going for the runs with Eckler and the bench plays.
Nice little chip block there by number 70. Opens up a hole just enough for Austin Eckler to squeeze through. Nice pickup of 8. So 2nd and 2 now. Over 100 yards rushing on the game currently for the Los Angeles Chargers. I did confirm that. I read the stat. And Austin Eckler does pick up the first down and moves the change there. So 17 rushes for 91 yards for him. Justin Herbert also has rushing yards. So just showing you my math.
I'm so proud of you, I think.
Dude, my brain is mush today, so I do need to show you my work to verify that I'm not talking out of my butt.
2 minutes left in the third quarter. Game 3, seating on the line, looking for a second place in the ECAC going into week 8. Justin Herbert dropping back, looking for him.
Mike Williams climbing the ladder once again. It's really aggravating me with these high catch animations that the defenders don't even attempt to make a play on the ball. They immediately go to make a play on the receiver.
Yeah.
You know, and while some of these Cincinnati Bengals defenders are a bit on the shorter side, they got hops. If you're in the NFL, you could jump.
Beautiful run defense from Alex.
It looked like he just collapsed the way Austin Eckler fell to the ground there.
It was another WWE stick.
Seriously.
Hit.
I need to figure out what button map he's using.
He's got the extra, plug-in for the controller there.
Seriously. Was that caught?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if that was an interception. That was a roller coaster.
I didn't know if offense caught it, defense caught it, if it hit the water boy.
But really good adjustment out of Alex. He's running a blitz, users over to the corner route, and you really need to watch him do this more because wow, is Wayne State just only running bench out of their.
Absolutely. It's the same play over and over. I hear another frustrating noise coming out, and he is hit as he throws, forces the fourth down there, and I believe they're just outside field goal range. No, they are going to go for the field goal, but it's going to be a long one. And the kick is up, and more than enough leg on there.
Wow. Dicker the kicker, really just reeling it.
I'm going to be extremely frustrated if Wayne State manages to pull out a victory with just field goals. I don't believe that has happened at all.
Out here looking like week 18 between the...
No!
Oh, and the stick work? No, not good enough. Gonna bring him down at the 10.
At least manages to get it back to the 10, but that is exactly what I'm talking about.
There's a risk.
Yep, there is a very big risk.
A good adjustment there by Wayne State. He's gonna lower the power to make sure that it gets where it needs to go.
And Joe Mixon had some room to work there, but only manages to pick up 4 after the defensive player comes in from behind and tackles him with a nice, shoulder to the spine. That's a way to wake up in the morning right there. And Joe Mixon going back down the middle, another gain of 4 there. So back-to-back 4-yard gains, leaving him with a 3rd and 2 here. I guess you go for it. I mean, you're good for 4 twice. Go for 4 again.
Here's to hoping, as it looks like it might be open.
Alex does not need to go for it all right here. Only down by 2 in this matchup. So keep it short, keep it sweet, keep the clock moving. This game is going to belong to whoever holds the ball last.
Very true. As we're going to enter the 4th quarter just now. Wow, it's been a long night. But we are looking good as we just got a first down for Alex. In the 4th quarter, we got a lot of time to go, a lot of possession. Maybe run some chew clock.
Absolutely.
Maybe try to hold on to the ball if we can.
And we did just cross the 3-hour mark on this stream. So this will be a memorable one. Not only is it my first time shoutcasting with the Chris Ramrz after a lovely win by him, I also have never done one this long. So historical stream here. Would love to see the
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow getting loose. No ACLs. Don't need them.
Who needs them? Joe Shiesty running for the first down.
That man cold. That's Joe Burrow. All right, let's see what the play call is here. I hear more frustrating noises coming out of there. Oh, what is this? What are you doing? The right tackle absolutely picks his own man there, and Joey Bosa is able to get in there.
It's a miracle it wasn't a hit stick fumble. As
hard for me to respect a grown man named Joey. It's a childish name, if you ask me. I was Joey as a boy.
His name?
Yeah, he goes. Well, anyone named Joe is
he goes by Joey.
Yeah, but he goes by Joey. I was Joey until I was like 18. I was like, hey, my name's Joe. How you doing? Don't call me Joey.
as my co-caster sounds like a COD player who's 12 years old, trying to sound older than he is, as a beautiful pass to Tyler Boyd outside the numbers on a PA post shot. You just love to see it.
Bengals now inside the red zone, down to the 16-yard line. Clock keeps ticking as we approach that 2-minute warning inside the 2:30 mark now.
I really love this out of Alex. He's going to put it on shoot clock, ball carrier conservative, and he's just going to run the ball.
Absolutely. Huge gain right there. Surprised the Seas parted the way they did. 9-yard gain on that one. And we're going to see the 2-minute warning come in and stop that clock.
Not the best thing for Alex.
Hey, better for it to happen while he's on offense than on defense.
And look at him. He's going to take.
He should have went for the touchdown there. That would have put him up by 2 scores. I don't agree with that call there.
Looking to take out as much clock and as many timeouts as he can, which is an interesting call.
Oh, still rolls forward for that extra yard. So 2nd and goal from the 3 now.
Wonder if he's going to go for a pass or potentially a.
It's going to stay. Got to stay running it here.
I agree.
Because no matter what, a field goal will win the game. So milk that clock for all it is worth and keep calling those run plays. And there it is, another timeout there by the Los Angeles Chargers. After this play here, if it's not a touchdown, they will have to use it.
And here you kind of just want to go for the touchdown as the Bengals.
Oh my goodness!
Gets it to the 1. Is he going to go for it?
No, you have to go for the field goal here.
The 1-yard line, you really hate to see it.
And there is the ice right there.
I mean, from the 1, there is a case.
You have to go for it. There are ways to beat a QB sneak, as you saw in the game earlier today.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you absolutely... Oh, I forgot that happened to you personally.
No, I defended his QB sneak.
Oh, yeah. So, okay, yeah.
I got my QB sneak successful. I'm good at using my tall quarterbacks.
A 1-point game now in the 4th quarter, 52 seconds left, no timeout. How will Wayne State College adapt in this moment?
Hopefully by not running more bench switch.
That's...
And we're in the formation.
What's the definition of insanity?
So anyways, Justin Herbert dropping back, another bench play. If this is an interception, I'm going to be upset.
Use alert! Interception!
Absolutely incredible. We just blew out about 17 people's drums.
I'm so sorry to everyone listening. We're using a different mic so that we can get both of our beautiful voices in this stream. And there it is. One more play should do it.
Wow. Just incredible.
I knew exactly what he was going to be trying to do because no timeouts. He had to work the outside anyway. And what had been working all game? Those bench passes. So Alex, knowing exactly what was coming, read that like a book. Very happy that he did commit to the left-hand side.
A deep throw.
And Ja'Marr Chase catches it. And rubbing a little salt in that wound is Alex with a beautiful long pass, putting it right in the bucket for Ja'Marr Chase.
Putting him right in the end zone just as the clock ticks to 0. Ja'Marr Chase and Joe Shiesty just doing it as they do. You throw it deep. Who's down there? Ja'Marr Chase.
I think that was probably one of my favorite games of the season so far. Back and forth, not a lot of offensive scoring. Got to see a lot of defensive players shining there. So, I mean, holy cow, man.
Well, tell me about it. And that was an experience and a half as we...
our first match shoutcasting together, right?
Yeah. Tell me about it. I'm not stressed at all. You're stressed.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let me see if we can make our faces here a little bit better and scare the kids at home. I mean, a little bit bigger. Let's see. There we go. And switch that. And
here we are.
How are we doing, everybody? So it has been a very, very long night for me here at Post University shoutcasting these matches. We are at the 3-hour and 8-minute mark. But fortunately, my time with you has come to an end, so I will not be blowing out your eardrums anymore. Chris, any final thoughts?
Wow. Alex really coming through at the end. Very true to that Joe Burrow interview.
Seriously.
When in doubt, just throw it downfield. and Jamar Chase is down there.
I mean, that chemistry translates to the video game, right?
But honestly, we just have to talk about what was on the line. It's the second place seed going up to now 6-1, I believe.
6-1 on the season. 1 week left. Next week will be the last week of the regular season. So if he can win it out, is looking at that second seed going into the playoffs.
He's looking really good right now.
Absolutely. But that's going to do it for here at Post University Esports Madden. So 2 wins, 2 losses for our 4 Madden players today. So, 50%, we'll take it. Absolutely. Next week, we're looking to win all 4.
Second seed and a playoff qualification.
Absolutely. Congratulations again to you on making the playoffs, man. I'll be back here next week for more action. Monday, we got FIFA, which I will be shoutcasting. Tuesday, we have NBA 2K, and then next Thursday is the last week of Madden. So that is all for now. Take care, everyone, and good night.